What's up, beautiful people? This is your boy IB King. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are just joining us for the first time, please make sure you subscribe and on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever we drop a new video.
You will know the institution where you are presently right now in Nigeria will not allow you to be a successful person in Nigeria. Ask those bankers. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn tá máa ń wá sórí TV tá máa ń wọ suit yẹn ìyà ń jẹ ṣé gèsè wọn lára. They come all the time and they talk. They talk and talk and talk. But yet, this talking has been going on for more than 60 years. Or probably maybe 62 years, depending on what you think of the independent. No electricity, no water supply, no good health care. Education is disorganized. Killing and killing everywhere. Kidnappers everywhere. And you think Koiki Media is the problem of Nigeria. Ask yourself, as we are talking now, get a pen and paper and ask yourself, how old ni Minisi? Where's my pen? Ask yourself, how old am I today? Ask yourself that question. How old ni Mileni? 4th or 3rd of August 2021, just before 2 p.m. How old ni mi? Ọmọdún mélòó gan ni mi? Tó bá ti wá ọmọdún mélòó nìyẹn, ask yourself, ọmọdún mélòó ni bàbá ẹ, ọmọdún mélòó ni màmá ẹ, and have they been in that number of the abject poverty in Nigeria? And what is the reason for that? Thank you very much. Mamawa Iyabo says, no going back, we move. You are more concerned. But I am now giving us a statistics right in front of our face. Nothing is working according to Igboho on YouTube. Nothing can never work because it was not designed to work. But a white man will travel to Nigeria and will become more successful than you, a Nigerian. A white woman that you respect and love so much does not respect me right here in this country as a black man. Ask your ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara wa bá ṣe ń gbọ́ broadcast yìí pé ǹjẹ́ nọ́mbà tí Koiki fi ń wọ̀n lọ́sàn-án yìí ǹjẹ́ family tèmi wà nínú ẹ̀ tí mò ń try láti yọ kúrò nínú poverty yẹn ǹjẹ́ family tèmi wà láàrin wọn, because my own family is part of that number. But you ask yourself, watching me on Instagram, watching me on Twitter, listening to me on the MixLR, watching us on Facebook, ǹjẹ́ family tèmi wà nínú àwọn 86 million people, the total number of people living in extreme poverty. Ǹjẹ́ mo tán pè ní meaning of extreme poverty? Your life does not guarantee in Nigeria of today. That is what it means. Let's even say we are in democracy and crime has been committed. It doesn't matter whatever crime. Ǹjẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ kó treaty àwọn ọmọ wa tó kó lọ láti on the 1st of July. If truly you are practicing democracy in that shit old country called Nigeria, ṣé bó ṣe jẹ́ kó rí nìyẹn? And some of you think the politicians that have their own interests care less about you. Oh, bá kú sójú títì kò sí tó kan politician. This is the statistics. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome. Everyone is just trying to tell you Nigeria will be a better place. But right inside their heart, they know that you will live to become an old man, ragged man, upset, angry, until you find your way to a country that will be much better for you. They've kept you in that dungeon. And you are open, dreaming that one day you will become successful in Nigeria. But Nigeria care less about you. That is why the same dream that you are thinking, the same dream of becoming a successful person, either by watching Big Brother Nigeria, you're sitting on Instagram, you have 1 million followers, you have 2 million followers, and you think one day you will become successful in Nigeria. No, your life has been mortgaged. Let's take you through another image. People that love Nigerians so much, but Nigeria does not love them, they end up protesting. According to the current Olympic that is going on, banned Nigerian athletes were protesting. Have you asked yourself, kí ni ìdí tó ṣe ń protest? Have you asked yourself why these young, vibrant Nigerians, they are well articulated, they are not Fulanis from what I'm looking at, they're probably Yoruba, Igbo, or from other tribes. But the country care less about them. But the country was giving them hope. Ó rò pé wọ́n fáwọn ní hope, wọ́n gbé wọn sórí plane, wọ́n kó wọn lọ sí Japan. Nígbà tó dé Japan, wọ́n realize pé wow, why should we suffer because of someone else's negligence? That is not me. Because those of you on Instagram cannot see it. So I'm also going to show you quickly the image so that it recollects in your faculty, right in your medulla oblongata. You are thinking that Nigeria cares about you. Nigeria hates you so much and it will deceive you, deceit you. You will think that Nigeria loves you. You put on the green, white, green. I'm a Nigerian. Until you get to that destination and you realize what is a shit old country. Because it's not designed for you and me. It's not designed for us. Our color say Nigeria fun. Nigeria is designed for the white man to come down and milk out of you from your natural resources while you continue to suck from the feeding bottle of those outside the country to support you in whatever ways they can support you. We all become online beggars because the system is not there to support. Ẹ máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara yín pé putting on a green, white, green, that is giving you the hope until you get out of Nigeria, you realize that, wow, what time they were taking them to Olympic, they got to the Olympic, but they were not preparing them for the whatever athletes or whatever sport or whatever game they were going to do there, because Nigeria was not preparing them. They thought Nigeria was preparing them. They put on the uniform, they took them out of Nigeria until they got to Japan and they realized that, wow, why should we suffer because of someone else's negligence? But àwọn èèyàn wa ò like yẹn. Koiki ló fẹ́ dógun sílẹ̀. Koiki ló fẹ́ dá wàhálà sílẹ̀. But Nigeria has taken young, vibrant Nigerians to Japan, which is a distance. Nigeria set you up to fail. Period. You're quite right. Africa Confidential. Wọ́n máa gbé hope yín sókè. Wọ́n máa tàn yín. And that is why the British High Commissioner is saying that we give 17,000 student visa last year. But yet, 86 million of you are living in abject poverty. Mélòó gan ni UK? UK is not up to that number. Do you know that the total population, let's do a cross check. What is the total population? What is the total population of UK? I've done it before. 66 million as at 2019 is the total number of people living in the United Kingdom that is now offering 17,000. When is the next protest in London, please? A question has been asked from Instagram. People are protesting on a daily basis. Make your way there if you can. Right in front of number 10 Downing Street from 1 p.m. till about 6 p.m. If it's 1 hour, go there. But the major one, from what I'm told, is coming up on the 31st of August. And I think there's another one coming up on the 1st of October. UK is not more than 70 million. But yet, 86 million of Nigerians today are living in abject poverty, and the total number of that population of 209 million, almost 60 million or thereabout, are Yorubas. So who is fooling who? Ta ló ń parọ́ fúnra wọn? But Catherine Lang was so happy to tell you that they will get the best brains out of Nigeria to UK to continue to keep their own economy running. While the remaining Nigerians that are living here are probably doing all kind of odd jobs, and if you're lucky, you're probably a little bit okay. You can get into some high profile jobs and you're putting on a suit. You're okay. At least it's better than Nigeria. But you are now funding your family in this number. So majority of those outside Nigeria are now the one taking care of that 86 million. My question is, how much are you sending to fund your family so that your family can come out of that number? Even though you are trying, but it can't come out because there's no electricity. If you set up a business for them, that business will fail. If you make anything work for them, the country Nigeria say, no, 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 it can never work, because that negligence is in the fault of a system that was purposely created for that reason. But our Yoruba politicians are not seeing that. They are working in line with a country that would drain them and bring them down. Fifth of August. Okay, I'm also told there's something happening on the 5th of August. I think I've had that. I think that's Showore. Somebody said pick my call. Not taking calls yet, but I've already announced that already. Àtẹni tí yà ń jẹ, ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé yà ń jẹ òun ní Nàìjíríà. Ẹlòmíì ò tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé yà ń jẹ òun. They think Koiki is the problem. Koiki lives in an environment that at least respect my freedom of speech. But you live in Okokomaiko, you live in Ilorin, you live in Ondo, you live in whatever part of Nigeria that you live in. Nonsense country. A country that you cannot say anything the way you like it. Ṣé ìlú nìyẹn? But you are praying that one day you will become a successful person. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome. Mo kí gbogbo wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. But how many people are now taking care of their family so that your family will not be part of this number? 86 million of Nigerians are the people living in extreme poverty. You have them as Yoruba, you have them as Hausa, Igbo, still believe that keeping one Nigeria is the best option in 2021. Oh, Nigeria máa dá, ẹ̀yin lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, fẹ́ ṣe sùúrù. And this has been what they've been talking about for 60 years. Nigeria máa dá. Nigeria is going to be good for every one of us, but it can never be good in 2021 to these young athletes that were traveled all the way from Nigeria to Japan only for them not to compete in any sport. But somebody, negligence is what they're saying. Is it somebody's negligence? Or is it the country? Imagine tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n lọ represent ìlú míì tó ń ṣe Nàìjíríà. Do you think 209 million Nigerians, but we can't get one gold medal? And you think you can become a successful person? You sit down there complaining about those working tirelessly day and night to enlighten, to educate, and give us the reason why we should stand on our own. I am telling you, the statistics of 2019 says UK is 66.65 million. And UK is not the best country in the world, if you don't even know that. So if you think that Great Britain is the best country in the world, you are joking. Is there a protest in New York? I do not have that details at the moment. If I have it, please follow us on our social media handle. A contraction. And do you know, out of that 66 million, according to the information, United Kingdom is made up of England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. So even by the time they've cut it to 4, they will not be up to 66 million. Because look at my yotie kuro, Scottish my yotie, Ireland my yotie. Everybody will take their own, and that number is not even up to 66 anymore. But they would rather keep Nigeria together for their own selfish interest. Thank you very much. Africa Confidential. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa tí ẹ ń wò wá. People think it's a joke when we say we are better off as a nation. People think, why should we talk about a breakout of Nigeria? According to another Instagram message here, says poverty has become a daily life of Nigerians and they are used to religion wash their brain. You can't blame them. I see you, every one of you. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin prophet, prophetess, pastor, imam, àfáà, ọ̀rọ̀ náà là ń sọ láti joy. According to the data, Australia is 25.36 million in 2019. We're dealing with numbers today, statistics. Nigeria, a country people love so much, but the country does not love them back. The country hates you so much that it cannot provide for the services that you need. Once again, a very good afternoon. People think it's about the Fulanis in the bush that we are discussing here. We are talking about the economic power of Nigeria is in the hands of those that does not want your life to be better as a banker, as a doctor, as a trader. It does not matter the nature of your professional job in Nigeria today. Your life cannot be fruitful because of the negligence of the Fulani Caliphate. But people have been doing the talking for the last 60 years. Restructure the country. They refuse to. Put it back to where it was when we got independent. They refuse to do so because they know that the moment you get restructuring, you will have the same power to fight them back. They were smart enough to put all the powers in the north. They moved the capital from Lagos to Abuja. And you thought, this was another country telling the Fulani how and what to do in every steps. Tí Yorùbá bá ti pariwo jù ẹ jẹ́ yàrá fún wọn nìkan kékeré kan kẹ́tù fi short mouth wọn down, and I'm sure they're gonna play that game as 2023 is approaching. Àwọn Yorùbá yẹn ti ń pariwo, ẹ̀yin òyìnbó yẹn ẹ tètè máa sọ fún wọn nísàlẹ̀. They start telling them the North what to do. Ẹ jẹ́ yà fún wọn ní kankan and keep them quiet, just like they did after MKO Abiola was killed. We have the world that care less whether Yoruba becomes a nation or not. They are more interested to keep you in that abject poverty. While we are saying we are better off without them, the white man says, no, your unity is more important to us. Thank you very much, Tajuddin Idris, my brother. Let me open the phone line and let's have a bit of conversation on this line. With the situation in Benin Republic, nothing has changed until the lawyer gave us more updates. Chief Sunday Igboho is not a criminal, and we will stand with him shoulder to shoulder. The 12 that have been taken away in Abuja will be brought back to court tomorrow. Morimbe, my beautiful auntie, Olajire Joseph. Somebody says that the Nigerian government is blocking our youth from listening to us. I disagree. Those are vibrant, well-articulated, intelligent, brilliant Yoruba, non-Yoruba Nigerians that can find their way to listen. But they are having hope in Nigeria that does not have hope for them. And that pains my heart every day. Ẹni tó wà ní yunifásitì tó jẹ́ youth tó sì ń rò pé Nigeria ní hope fóun, I don't understand what kind of hope he's talking about. The youth are busy, just like my sister says, watching Big Brother Nigeria. It's good to watch all those programs, but it kind of distracts you from the reality. And thank you very much, Adeyemi. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí mo kí gbogbo wa tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa níbikíbi tí ẹ ti ń wò wá. A lot of people are concerned. What is going on in Benin? Koiki wọ́n nìkan ló lè fún wa ní tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Benin. No, I disagree. As long as you've listened to all the other media that are speaking on behalf of the Yoruba nation, you have heard the same thing I will say from them. I'm not talking about those other contractions that probably trying to give you false, fake, and distort those information. Chief Sunday Igboho remains in Benin Republic. Is better off in Benin than being taken away to that contraction you call Nigeria that is hopeless and does not have respect for human rights. Once again, two good years, we've been asking, where is Daddy Yatta? Good 2 years. Nobody knows where he is. Dead, alive, living. Nobody knows where this young man is. He has family, but Nigeria cares less about him. Has he been killed? Nobody knows. So that's why we will make sure the legal representative will work extremely hard day and night so that Chief Sunday Igboho does not get to Nigeria. because Nigeria is not a country. I've seen those videos of youth trying to run away to Libya, being tortured. I can't show them on this broadcast. We get locked down quickly. But if you're on my status, you must have seen them. Some people have put them on Twitter. I've seen them on Twitter, but I can't show it. People being tortured. Let's go straight. And I think we have a caller on the line. Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, good afternoon, Koiki.
And welcome to the program.
God bless you. Thank you, my brother, for what you're doing for Oduduwa and Biafrans and the entire indigenous population in Nigeria.
You're more than welcome.
My name is Maave Chukwuemeka Ezeji. I'm calling from London here.
I can see that.
I've been following you over the years now. I've dropped a comment on your platform. Because let us look at this world suffering from one perspective. You see, it's obvious we should all work together to be able to defeat Fulani. You know, from your analysis, indigenous people, they are not tribal people in Nigeria. They are visitors. Now they have positioned themselves and they hijacked Nigeria from us.
Completely.
Indigenous people.
Yeah, I totally agree.
How are we going to recover our dignity, our resources, our land, our everything they have taken from us? How are we going to recover it? Now, we Biafrans, we are fighting, to get out of Nigeria. You Oduduwas, our brothers, you are fighting to get away from Nigeria. Now, the Middle Belt, the Arewa, you can see the agitation is all over the whole country. Now, there are opportunity. I said there is a great opportunity for us to bury Nigeria once and for all. Because once Nigeria is buried, Fulani, they have no option than to run away. You understand? And how are we going to do it? For example, the GOS in IPOB gave a sit-at-home order, goes out from the 9th of August if they don't release our leader. I also want our Oduduwa brothers, say the whole southern Nigeria, to join in that sit-at-home for our leader to be released, for Sunday Igboho to be released, because if all this pressure, we join hands together to push Nigerian government, if they lose, billions and billions and billions from southern Nigeria in a day, they have no choice. And moreover, there are some of our people, Oduduwas and Biafrans, that live in other parts of Nigeria. You understand me? They can also follow that seat at home. Fulani, they have nothing. They have invested nothing. They are contributing nothing. And they are in control of our lives and our future. And all the resources we have. So the only way is for us to recover all these things is to join hands together and fight them back.
All right.
If we sit at home, we all sit at home, the whole southern bloc. Mind you, the amalgamation was Northern Protectorate and Southern Protectorate.
You're right, yeah.
Those people we have here, we call it elected people, governors, senators, and whatever. The reason why they are still hanging around there is because they are getting something from the Nigerian government.
Okay.
Nigeria is their cash cow.
All right. Let's.
Part of the problem all of us are facing.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's allow another caller to come through, and that is the brother has given a very good analysis there. Look at the graphics picture. I'm talking about data, statistics. If you look at what you're watching right there in front of you, the overall terrorism index in the whole world, Nigeria is just below Iraq. Afghanistan is number 1. Let's go straight to Germany, where we have someone else on the line. Hello, caller.
Bros Kodoki, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. I really greet you for the great job you are doing. My name is Bola from Germany.
Thank you very much for joining us, Bola from Germany.
I really greet you very well for the good job you are doing. So first of all, going to this man, Tinubu. I could remember in 1993 stroke.
We're struggling to hear you. You gotta either move away from where you are so that we can hear you. Your line is dropping.
Okay, look, can you hear me now?
It's much better. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So in 1993 94, after the June 12 was, Tinubu was saying he did not believe in one Nigeria, that Nigeria cannot work. But now look at him now. He's the one that pressured people for presidency for 2023. So these are politicians, they are all thieves. So the best thing now, this is time for us. We as a youth, this is time for us now to gear up, to let the people, especially people in Nigeria, to let them know that this is the time there's no going back. And I believe God will help us to achieve our aim, because this is the time for us, no going back on this Yoruba nation by God's grace.
Thank you very much.
Then,
Go ahead,
okay,
quickly, Go ahead.
Okay, then secondly, if you look at all this in Nigeria, all Fulani people, they are the one head all the
parastatals, yeah.
Look at the Nigeria Port Authority, look at the airport, look at the Navy, Army, all over. Why?
Okay.
And the total number of these people, I think it's not 4 or 5 million.
Well, they're
ruling over 200 million people.
Okay, you might be you might be doing a mistake there, because they're giving us a statistics of 40 million now. I'm going to let you go there. Very sorry, my brother, because I want to get a few more people to come into the broadcast as well. Plus 447594050979. 2019 Global Terrorism Index. Somebody says we can fight them with the law here in UK. I have another comment coming from Instagram. Lagosian is also part of the problem of Yoruba nation. The only noise you hear from Lagosian is inflation, police brutality. Most of them did not even know the way to the village. And I totally agree. Rukayat Omomi Lasisi says, and poverty capital of the world. Now, people might not understand what it means when they say terrorist. When your country has been categorized as number 3 according to the 199 countries in the world, ìlú tá a ní ní gbogbo àgbáyé 199. Out of that 199, Nigeria today is number 1 capital poverty of the world, and it's also number 3 when it comes to global terrorism index, below Iraq and Afghanistan at the top. A very good afternoon and welcome to the broadcast.
Hello, Koiki.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Koiki, nǹkan kékeré péré mo kò fẹ́ sọ. Ìpẹ́rẹ́ kan tó kàn ń dùn mí ni wípé millions of Yoruba youth tí wọ́n wà lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ yẹn tó yẹ kó máa listen sí program yìí, they could not, because wọ́n ti fi poverty, wọ́n ti fi cover ojú everybody. You know, people are not normal again in that country. The program tó yẹ kí broadcast tó yẹ kí Nigerian youth máa listen sí rí, but instead BP Naija no divide wọn sí. Do you know, anybody bá send a request lórí Facebook now from Nigeria, the next following day or 2 days, wọ́n máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń pàṣẹ. And instead of them to listen to this, to know where the problem is, most people wọ́n tó bá ti máa bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi sọ̀rọ̀ lé ọ̀rọ̀ rádaràdà ló máa sọ. I don't want to hold you.
All right.
Let me just leave.
Thank you very much.
I'm on program watching and I'm enjoying you always.
Thank you very much again. That's another input. I want us to look at this data. Ìlú kan wà, wọ́n pè ní Nigeria, green, white, green. It was established in 1914 by Great Britain that is not even up to the total population of the Yoruba. But that country, as I speak to you today, is number 3 when it comes to ìlú tí terrorists pọ̀jù ní gbogbo àgbáyé. Let's go straight to +234. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Yes, ẹ káàsán. Kọ́lá mi ló sọ̀rọ̀ láti Nàìjíríà.
Ẹgbọ́n sókè à ń gbọ́ yín.
Ọlọ́run máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ pé tó.
Ètò nìyẹn.
Nǹkan tó èmi kàn fẹ́ mo fẹ́ make ni wípé ẹ jẹ́ ká kárí àwọn pásítọ̀ wa, àwọn imam àtàwọn celebrity wa kán ṣe meeting ká pè wọ́n papọ̀. They have followers. If we can use that way to tackle them, it will be very, 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 very simple for us to go in and to achieve our aim.
Okay.
Please, sir.
All right.
Just make the observation.
All right. Thank you very much. Ètò nìyẹn. Are we worried? Do you think that these numbers will drop down? Do you think this number will reflect? Let's go straight to the next caller. +971. Hello, caller. About mute the background. Mute the background. Catholic boy. Please, if you're calling, mute the background. Èyí tẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ mi yẹn, mute pátápátá. Phone nìkan ni kẹ́ fi bá wa sọ̀rọ̀. My mom has told me to be patient with my caller. And that's why I'm very, very being patient. If not, it would have been the other way around. About mute the background and they can go ahead and go in and sing. Iṣẹ́ nìyẹn.
Ọlọ́run àwọn ọ̀ràn yín lọ́wọ́. Nípa ti ọ̀rọ̀ youth tí bọ́dà mi ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ kan sí yín tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀. Èmi náà ti ń respect náà pé àwa yìí náà gan-an ni wọ́n jà fún jù. Ṣé pé àparí school kò síṣẹ́ kò sí anything. Àwọn lọ school yẹn ni kò sí nǹkan kan tá a ṣe ìmọ̀lẹ́yìn òjijì tí àwọn gba pálí yẹn dání. Tí ẹ bá travel gan-an wọn ò ti pèrè pálí yẹn náà wọn ò pèrè nǹkan tó kà ní school wọn ìgbé tààtà gan-an wà rí. Ìyẹn wà ní most of the time pé èèyàn travel ń sin àwọn ìlú àràbù tí wọ́n lọ kò sí kankan tí bí tí wọ́n fún yàn iṣẹ́ yẹn burúkú náà fún yàn bíi. Tó gbogbo wọn yẹn gan ó bí àwọn èèyàn gan nú. Ọ̀tá wa ń bí ń sìn táwa ní ìlú àràbù wọn tún pè yín sìn.
I can say that. The number is +447594050979.
Ẹbí àwọn tó wà ní àràbí kan tó ní ẹbí wọn kò sẹ́nìtì tó wọ́n mọ̀. Wọn ò mọ ẹni tí wọ́n lè kọ́ ìjà ẹran fi kọ̀ọ̀kan àwọn bí ẹ̀ka gbogbo ẹ̀ka pòfẹ́sọ̀ àgbàgbọ́ kò sí ọ̀tá àgbà tán kò sí ìkan wọn ò lè kọ́ nǹkan lẹ̀ àwa yìí náà lè máa put even àti láti nà together gan máa difficult fún wọn ọmọ báyọ̀ tiẹ̀ máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ máa communicate máa fi èdè wọn rí bí ọmọ fi dá ẹ lóhùn.
So that means pé wọ́n prefer èdè wọn than èdè tí wọ́n fẹ́ bá wọn sọ.
Tọ́lẹ́bí tó wọ́ sí tí àràbù kan máa wà. Tí wọ́n gbọ́ Arabic lẹ́yìn tẹ́tẹ́ mọ́ṣẹ́ yẹn tí wọ́n gbé ní dé ní àná àbí tẹ́tẹ́ wọn bẹ̀ tipẹ́tipẹ́ tó wọ́n dé ní àná ọmọ ṣe ọ̀gá yẹn tó ti wọ́n bẹ̀ ní bí ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì ọ̀bẹ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ mẹ́ta bí ọdún kan gan torí pé ó gbọ́ èdè tí wọ́n sọ yẹn. Okay, Morocco is part of Africa, right? Èmi àti Morocco àjọ wà ń bíṣẹ́ Morocco dé mo ti wà ń bíṣẹ́ 1 year tí mo ti ṣiṣẹ́ wọ́n mú Morocco dé kò ju 1 week torí pé ó lè sọ Arabic yẹn wọ́n fi ẹ̀ẹ́dì wá ibi tó ń bíṣẹ́. Kò lè sí kan tó mọ̀ àwa ilé là ń ṣe iṣẹ́ yẹn fún wọn sálárì tí wọ́n fi ju tiwa lọ torí because tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn ọ̀gbọ́n tó wọ́n sọ ọ̀hún àgbọ̀ tó wà láǹkan tó wà ọ̀hún tó ń bí wọn pé ẹ jẹ́ ká everybody lọ àwọn alákan sọ pé ìdádúró rẹ̀ ṣe pé èdè yìí gan ó jẹ́ àwọn tó yẹ kó wà important kò sí ìkàtà lè jòkó táwọn jẹ́ máa ń sọ àṣírí máa tú àti wọ́n kówó jẹ àwọn pẹ́ni ìfẹ́ kówó jẹ ní èdè àmọ́sọ òyìnbó kan òyìnbó òṣì kan òyìnbó kan tó gbọ́ ẹlẹ́bí kankan táwọn yóò jòkó sẹ́ni kí n bá kówó jẹ ẹ̀sà kílẹ̀ ń sọ ń bẹ̀ yẹn gbogbo ara ń bọ̀ bẹ́tẹ̀ ń sọ kò sí pé bóyá àwọn kan wà nílé wọn.
mo ń gbọ́ yín.
kí gbogbo máa sọ̀rọ̀ kẹ́bí ọ̀dí máa gbọ́ àbíṣe mítìn gbogbo àjọ wa mítìn yẹn.
olúkálùkù á gbọ́ èdè ara wọn. Okay. Traveling is a good exposure. All right. Okay. Torí àsìkò ni alàgbà mi And again, this is part of why I said it's always going to be intermixture. I don't want my people to call and feel uncomfortable. If they want to speak our language, they will speak it. But I know we have a lot of our youth listening, apart from those that do not understand Yoruba. But the caller is just saying the same thing, nothing more than that. That our language that was distorted when this nonsense amalgamation was brought together, not by Lugard. Lugard was representing Great Britain. And welcome to the program. A very good afternoon. We're talking about numbers this afternoon. Numbers we're discussing. We pray for the quick return of all our agitators in the hands of the DSS. That's somewhere in Nigeria. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program. Go ahead, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Okay. Buruku in Nigeria. All right. Thank you very much, our caller there, and thanks for that contribution. I've just been sent a picture of my, very good brother that I was with for almost 6 months. That's Ola, who was also part of those that was taken away. A picture has just been sent to me. We pray for their quick return with Lady K and the rest of the team that were taken away from our father's house at on the 1st of July as well. Let's go straight. We have a caller coming all the way from US or Canada, I'm not sure. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Ekabo Soreto Mamawa.
Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome on board. Etonia Mama. Inshallah wa kudiratullah. Àmín Ọlọ́run.
Very mistake tí Nàìjíríà ti ṣe, tí wọ́n ti ṣe, kì í ṣe kékeré.
Mistake ni màmá wa fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí.
Àwọn aláìmọ̀ kan torí wọn ò pé tí wọ́n kàwé tí wọ́n sọ ọmọ Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n ń darí àwọn tí wọ́n kàwé tí wọ́n lọ wọn lọ. Tí wọ́n wá mú ọpọlọ àwọn tí wọ́n kàwé tí wọ́n fẹ́ kó waste. Àwọn tí ò kàwé, àwọn olóòórùn tí wọ́n ń darí Nàìjíríà, wọ́n da Nàìjíríà wò. Tó bá ṣe pé àwọn bàbá wa àtàwọn ọba tí wọ́n já síwájú wa, wọ́n bá jókòó, wọ́n bá rò ní. Kò yẹ kí wọ́n lè gba gbogbo wọn láàyè rárá. Àwọn ọmọ wọn tí wọ́n kàwé tí wọ́n gboyè, doctor ni o, engineering ni o, everything. Ṣebí torí ká lè bá síwájú ni wọ́n fi tọ́ wa níwèé. Ni wọ́n fi kọ́ àwọn ọmọ wa, la fi kọ́ wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Wáyé tí wọ́n jẹ́ kí wọ́n lo àǹfààní ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn fórílẹ̀-èdè wọn. So gbogbo àwọn mistake tó ti wà yẹn, ó ti wà níwájú. Kò sí nǹkan tó wá kàn jù pé ká dá dúró, kí Yorùbá dá dúró.
Kí Yorùbá dá dúró.
Lọ́nà àbáyọ wá. Lọ́nà àbáyọ Yorùbá nation now. Torí náà ńkọ́ kí gbogbo àwọn tí kírálì ọmọ dúró. Iwájú ọba gẹ́gẹ́ iwájú àwọn ọba ní káwọn èèyàn wa kí wọ́n ti máa pèsè ráàyè lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn ilẹ̀ wa tó wà káàkiri tó yẹ kí wọ́n dá lé sẹ́lẹ̀ káwọn ọmọ ọmọ ṣiṣẹ́ bọ́bọ́ tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán ní ìsìn ní àwọn òrì wọn ò fáwọn iṣẹ́
kò síṣẹ́ kò síṣẹ́.
àwọn ilẹ̀ wa tó wéèsì kalẹ̀ ẹ̀lẹ́ tí wọ́n fẹ́ kí mọ̀lú ọ̀wá máa jẹ kó wá máa mu níbẹ̀ ibẹ̀ ló yẹ kí wọ́n dá lé iṣẹ́ sí.
industry.
káwọn èèyàn wa kí wọ́n máa rí sẹ́sẹ́ wọ́n máa gba sálárì tó wà òkè. ṣùgbọ́n síbẹ̀ náà àwọn tí wọ́n ń darí wa táwọn yẹ káwọn bàbá wọn rò kí wọ́n rò délẹ̀ pé bí nǹkan yìí ṣe lọ kò dáa wọ́n ti waste ọpọlọ àwọn ọmọ wa wọn ò yẹ kí kọ́ra àyè lo ọpọlọ yẹn fún wa torí náà kọ́ kí rally nation kó má dúró Yorùbá nation
now ẹ ṣe gan ni no going back ẹ ṣe gan ni bàbá wa
àyè tí olóyè wa náà wà pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run kò ní
láìpẹ́ láì jìnnà lágbára Ọlọ́run inshallah ẹ ṣe gan ni thank you very much ẹ ṣe gan ni àmì Ọlọ́run masala ètò nìyẹn ẹ ṣe sùúrù ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ń pè wá let's give us a background. Every day people are making it to central London. Every blessed day. What are you doing as well? This was central London, where people are visiting, not because they want to go there and play. They want to go and show their pain to the UK government, whether we agree that UK government will do something or not. But protest is a means of communication. And what you are watching here was just yesterday. And this has been going on since July 1st. Nígbà tí wọ́n wá attack ilé bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho. And I'm also confirmed that the Biafra are also been going there ever since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, not arrested, from Kenya. So if you have minutes, hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, ẹ fi ṣe iṣẹ́ pé ẹ̀yin náà máa lọ síbẹ̀. It's Monday to Friday from 1 p.m. ẹ fàyè yẹn sílẹ̀. Ẹ fi àyè sílẹ̀ to make it down there. The more, the merrier is what they say. We all have a role to play. This role, it will be different from your role. And we say thank you very much to every innocent Yorubas that have been working tirelessly day and night. What you're watching here is the contraction of Nigeria, where journalists was rough-handled yesterday when the court case was going on in Abuja. This is the country some of you love so much. Muriembe Omo Igbo. I won't mention his name for more than that. I call him Omo Igbo. He's like an uncle to me. We've known each other for more than 20 years. He speaks Yoruba. You will never know he's from the southeast. And I can see him on one of the Instagram, but I won't say more than that. This was a journalist. Let me show those of you again on Instagram quickly. This was a journalist being molested for doing his job. So ìwọ tó rò pé òun read mass communication in Nigeria. Do you think that Nigeria will respect you by the time you finish that mass communication, even if you have PhD? Àfi tó bá ráyè jáde, like people like us that are journalists and speaking, asking the Prime Minister of Great Britain, why is he not doing anything with the genocide taking place in Nigeria? Can you ever ask Buhari that? Buhari is now in London. Ó wà ní London. Ó ń gba medical treatment. And according to his media aide, he has been doing so for the last. People say, somebody say, people back home need to be enlightened. That's what we are doing. And that's what we've been doing for last year from different platforms. So now, only on mass communication ní Nigeria, whether in the north, in the southeast, in the southwest, in the middle belt, and you want to become a journalist, your DSS will make sure your life is miserable by the time you come out. Your life will be miserable. I'm talking to the youth now, watching, or probably will have opportunity to see the video. You want to become a brilliant journalist, like any name that you can think of around the world. But DSS does not respect you. Right in the court, this person was molested. Let me take a call while I show you the actual video. I think Showore had it on his Twitter feed. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Hello,
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Ẹ káàsán sir.
Nǹkan tí mo kọ̀ ní láti sọ ni pé as a èmi bílẹ̀ pé àwọn tó wà nílé wọ̀ mọ́ tó ṣe ń lọ bọ̀ àwọn tá wà ní UK àyè táwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ń ṣe tó yẹn ń ṣe so wọ́n bílẹ̀ pé a lè fight wọn from here. We can fight them with their law. Because, okay, for example now, okay, let me just give a little example. Yeah. Okay, what deport to Yoruba combines? Okay, Yoruba confer deport here. We can stand for them. If the perfect below on my back, definitely 100%. I understand what you so as you run compare tani solicitor to the back up. You don't compare about did against one. The world would know definitely what basic tani pay okay. Kò sí ọ̀rọ̀ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà. Àwa dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ lọ bí wá sí. A mọ̀ pé nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ every time. Oyè yín so tábà lè dìde láti bí báyìí. Tábà lè dìde because èmi tí mo yẹ wá yìí kò tẹ̀ ní ìdíkà máa lo ẹnu. But tábà lè dìde láti bí báyìí because it's getting too much.
It's getting too much. Let's show you the video.
Ṣé UK la fẹ́ parí live wá sí tẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ kò sí sinmi kò sí anything. Ṣé understand me?
Okay.
So tábà lè dìde láti bí báyìí èmi ń follow everything èmi lọ sí protest and nobody tó máa kò sí ọ̀tọ̀ I just want to move as a ghost. Oyè yín bọ̀ tábà lè dìde láti bí báyìí ká face wọn láti bí báyìí come on kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe fún wa. Yes, Nigeria wọ́n ti àwọn gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yẹn okay wọ́n ti ní power over everyone. But bí báyìí tá bá bá wọn jà láti bí báyìí bóyá pé physical ìjà law wọn ni the God law àwọn náà dé máa lo law wọn máa fight wọn.
Ọ̀dà.
Tó ti yé nǹkan tí mo sọ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
Ọ̀dà ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much.
Mo ní jù yẹn lọ.
Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin màmá, ẹ̀yin bàbá, ẹ̀yin ẹ̀gbọ́n, ẹ̀yin àbúrò. Right in the glare of cameras in the High Court in Abuja, DSS was accosting and making life miserable for journalists. So ìwọ tó ní youth ní ẹni Nigeria, do you think your life is safe? This was yesterday. Eléyìí ń sọ̀rọ̀ video last year. Tabania Koiki video yẹn ti pẹ́ now. Nigeria ti change now. We are in democracy. According to somebody says, Daura Secret Service. The old man is here, dead or alive, in London, taking medical treatment. But I will show you that a young boy died yesterday at Akure because there was no proper medical facility to keep his life alive. Let me show you the images. I posted it already on our timeline. Let me quickly find it. He died because there was no facility to help him out. He lives in Nigeria. This young boy, from what I was told, is a student. 200 got to university. He believes in life. He expects to be successful by the time he comes out. Let me show you those on Instagram. Sorry, those of you that have opportunity without me showing you. Because the Instagram, we're running it on the phone, and that means I have to keep lifting the phone and just let them have a clue. This was a young Yoruba boy that lost his life in Nigeria yesterday for the negligence of a shit-hole system that is not working. Already is probably in that abject poverty. Remember this? And when you look at the male, where are the male? The male in this is 43 million. And nobody should tell me that, Koiki, why not show us the statistic from behind? Let's take the statistic back to 2015. This was 2016. That's how far I think we can go. In 2016, after Buhari came into power, APC, the devil government that you have now. Ambulance is a shame on Nigeria. Oh yes, ambulance is a big problem in Nigeria. In 2016, 70 million people were in extreme abject poverty. Bóyá owó iléepo, owó olírù tí ìyá ẹ̀ tó gbé tó ṣàṣọ pé kọ́mọ òun náà jẹ́ èèyàn bí gbogbo wa ṣe ń gbàdúrà pé kọ́mọ tiwa náà jẹ́ èèyàn. Kò sẹ́ni tí kò wà láyé tí kò fẹ́ jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ èèyàn. Àmọ́ Nàìjíríà ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí wọ́n jẹ́ èèyàn. That is why these, accident, look, students, àwọn ló ya wèrè jù around the world. They do things that are crazy. So don't blame them for driving fast in their car that they just bought or they're impressing their girlfriend. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a system that was not ready to save the lives of the young boy. Forget about whatever they were doing, whether they were, àìmọye àwọn tó mọtí yó ní university ní Northampton, ní Scotland, ní Wales. Wọ́n ti mọtí yó bí pẹ́ rẹ̀ ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ ní weekend. One day I'll take you down to outskirts of London and see how youth misbehave after a bit of drink. But there's a system available to save that life. That system is what we are saying, that your shit old country does not respect your life. Ntí Koiki sọ nìyẹn. A messed up society. This happened yesterday in Akure, Ondo State, where a young life got lost because of the negligence of the shit old system. And people will, kàmásán náà ni RIP, ẹ̀rí bó ṣe kọrúkọ ẹ̀ nísìn, RIP, Niger base, ọmọ tó gentle, but Nigeria ò fi jẹ́ kó gentle. But bàbá kan wọ́n sọ pé òun ò ní gbà, òun máa dúró fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá. That's Chief Sunday Igboho. And now is the one that the government believes is the terrorist. Somebody saying, look, forget about, don't blame them for drinking and driving, trying to impress their girlfriend. Every shit can happen. It's normal for a student. Osha Waleni now, 200 level. But the system was not there to keep him alive. They took him off. Àti pọ̀jù now, ṣẹ́ni bó ṣe kú yẹn nísìn, kò tẹ́ ibi tó máa mọ́ sí náà nìyẹn, mo rí wọn tó ṣà ń ṣe jàgbàjàgbà níwájú Àkúrẹ́ fúta. Bí wọ́n fẹ́ kun ọ̀dà, mú tẹ̀mọ́ tó fẹ́ ṣe. Irọ́ ni o, after that now, ó ti tún gbàgbé, ó tún ìgbà tíyàn kan bá tún kú. Let's read some of the comments or the post that came with it. This, according to Twitter handle, I am Sammy PR. Yesterday, an accident involving 5-footer student occurred at the cathedral opposite APC office. Lákùrẹ́, èmi ò ní pé APC ló pa wọ́n o. But this happened APC, ẹgbẹ́kẹgbẹ́, ẹgbẹ́ òṣì, ẹgbẹ́. No, it's a shit. You think Koike ọ̀nà máa ranjú ó bá ti ń ṣe show a máa ranjú a máa fẹ́ gún tí ni mò ń wò. Bí kankan bá ṣe mí nísìn tí bá pe ambulance wọ́n bí wọ́n dá, even with the criticism of the British government tí mò ń ṣe wọ́n bí wọ́n dá kọ́ má dé bí báyìí in under 8 minutes. With the criticism that I put on the head of Great Britain, there will be here under 8 minutes to make sure that life here must not go. But that is not the same. Yesterday, an accident involving 5-footer student occurred at the cathedral opposite APC office in Akure. A 200-level student known as Niger Bears took me any Niger Bears, but Niger doesn't love him. Come on, for you. Owó ilépo, owó ilérú tí yẹ ṣàtújọ tó ṣàgbàṣẹ́gbẹ́ kan wọ́n ti taṣọ wọ́n ti ta oríṣiríṣi pé kóun ṣàkọ́tẹ̀ ẹ̀ràn lọ sí skul. Ó mọ̀ pé tó bá dé skul gan sẹ̀ kò garanti pé tó bá jáde ó máa ṣoríire. Wọ́n garanti ẹ̀ pé tó bá jáde ó máa ṣoríire. Ẹ bá lọ mọ́ṣáláṣí kẹ lọ sí church kẹ lọ sọ́dọ̀ babaláwo kò garanti, because Nigeria must have done something to even make sure that that accident happened. If the car was being checked on an MOT, that accident must have been avoided. If the proper legal system was put in place by that Akure, be a speed bump, it would have maybe minimized that accident. This is the life that we all live every day. àfi tíyàn kan bá kú ẹ mọ̀ pé tíyàn kan bá kú nísìn ní Nàìjíríà ó máa dùn ẹ́ gan-an, but you don't know the negligence of what has happened. He was a 200 level student known as Niger Bars. He has been confirmed dead, gone, while the 4 others are badly injured. Ṣé láwọn mẹ́rin tó wà lọ́sítítù yẹn kọ́ ló ń jẹ́ káwọn yẹn yé ni o, because there is no oxygen. That hospital tó kọ́ wọn lọ that hospital, Nigeria does not love them. They'll probably ask for funds before they are being treated. And Buhari is in London taking medical treatment. Let's go and look at the next. According to these, Bonnie says, Omo airbag burst o, which kind speed? RIP to the disease. Oh, quick recovery to the injured. Forget about the speed. People, look, there are mad people all over the world. People do madness, especially students. I want to tell you, students because she madness. I never benefit anything in Nigeria before I only benefit BVN. And the same with the cows in the bush, according to Simon on Facebook. UK does not want Yoruba nation because just imagine if 25% Yoruba doctors in London to Yoruba nation, what will become of them? These, we are giving statistics today, numbers. I want us to play with the numbers. Remember, let me take you back a little bit more. In 2016, Nigeria was still #1 capital poverty in the world. Remember, we have 199 countries. Lani, Mama wa tó pè tán lẹ́ẹ̀kan ní, it was a mistake that Nigeria have done on us. Ó mọ̀wé kọ́ lọ́rọ̀ Nigeria. Ó bá mọ̀ wo àṣẹ lọ́la tẹ̀ máa ń pa fúnra wa nígbà táwọn secondary school. Àmà níyàn kan brilliant. Àṣẹ gbogbo yẹn irọ́ ni because ọmọ tó brilliant yẹn àṣọ sì máa lọ ṣerú lábẹ́ Fúlàní. I'm sure some of you knows them. Some of your colleagues. Ask yourself, ìwọ náà lọ gbọ́ àwọn tẹjọ jáde ní secondary school àbí tẹjọ jáde ní university kò wá wò ọmọ ibo tẹ lọmọ yẹn wà gan ọmọ yẹn mọ̀wé gan pa ọmọ yẹn orí ẹ̀ máa ń gbóná nígbà tá a wà ní school ni lọ bèrè ibi tó wà nísìnyí wá rí pé àfikọ́ ọlọ́run bá ṣe tó ti jáde kúrò ní Nàìjíríà ó ń rùn pa nínú Nàìjíríà ni ẹ lọ bèrè. Let's ask, maybe this person will know. Àbẹ́yìn náà níyàn tí ẹ mọ̀ tó mọ̀wé dáadáa nígbà tẹ wà Nàìjíríà mà tó yẹ pé wá ń bèrè nísìnyí pé ibo ló wà tó sì wà Nàìjíríà ní o tó ń ṣe tó ti travel o ìjẹ́lẹ̀ ọ̀rẹ́ yín kankan mà.
Hello.
Ẹ gbọ́ láyé mi o ẹ káàbọ̀ mà.
Ẹ káàsán.
mo ní mo ń gbọ́ yín ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ ń gbọ́.
Mo fẹ́ support nípa medical Nigeria yẹn ni.
Ọ̀dà.
Ó jẹ́ pé nǹkan tẹ́ sọ yẹn òtítọ́ gidi ni. Senior brother mi wọ́n kú bíi 3 days ago. Wọ́n ṣubú. Ṣubú báyìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé wọn lọ sí hospital.
Kábíyèsí.
Yeah. Hospital yẹn wọ́n ti mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣe wọ́n náà láti deposit 1.5.
ọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ta lẹ́ ń sọ ìyá àbí màmá mi. Tàbá sọ pé ìjẹta ìjọ. Kábíyèsí ẹ.
Ok, wọ́n gbé wọn wọlé báyìí, ok, àṣàrè ok, ẹ ti kọ́kọ́ gbànú kẹ́ ẹ bá wa ṣègùn ẹ̀ níyì. Wọ́n ò dẹ́kun lọ hospital yìí. Never ní àwọn máa operate, ok, àwọn máa ṣe operation fi lọ́lẹ̀, àwọn láti operate orí wọn ni, àwọn máa ṣe operation ni. Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n tiẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ gbé wọn sínú scan náà? Ǹjẹ́ wọ́n gbé wọn sínú IRM kọ́ wo bí tí problem wà? Ṣé internal bleeding náà nìyí? Àwọn pípì ìgbà 1.3 within an hour. Nígbà tó wáyé náà wá gbé oxygen má ṣàǹfààní kan náà gbé sí wọn nímú. Kí má parọ́ fún yín, a lose wọn.
Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run kọ́lọ́run fún àwọn kẹ́wọn.
Àtúwá lose wọn tó àwọn olóṣì má ṣàǹfààní.
Ó fi gba balance.
Wọ́n tún sọ pé àwọn fẹ́ gba 500,000.
Èmi ti mọ̀ yẹn.
Wọ́n tún àwọn gba 500,000. Ìlú yẹn ò bọ́ sí. Kò dẹ̀ lè bọ́ sí àfi tá a bá pín. Nítorí pé tá a bá pín gbogbo àwọn kòkòrò burúkú tó wà láàrin wa, a máa fíṣì wọn jáde ni.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Mo ń sọpọ́ọ̀tì nípa medical Nàìjíríà ni mo ṣe gbé aago.
Mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ìdí wọ̀fọ̀ burúkú la wà yìí. A dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe òkú ìyá bọ̀dá mi tó kú yìí ní ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì sígbà tá a wà yìí.
Kábíyèsí Ọlọ́run.
A fẹ́ ṣe òkú ìyá wọn ní ọmọ ṣubú ni wọ́n kú yẹn. Kò tiẹ̀ sí kókó. Ọmọ ìgbọ̀n wọ tíátà ní ọmọ aṣáájú. Là ń bèrè là ń pè lẹ́mẹ̀wá ẹ ṣe fídíò call ẹ jọ ṣé wọ́n ti ṣe kinní ni ṣé wọ́n ti ṣe scan ni ṣé wọ́n ti ṣe eléyìí ni ṣé wọ́n ti ṣe gbá ni àárí kókó owó ṣáná bèrè. A lose wọn. ìbànújẹ́ ni wọ́n support yín pé medical Nigeria yẹn kò bọ́ sí.
Bear with us. Not sure what happened. The broadcast is the software from here went down. That's why we've actually lost a bit of the broadcast. Let's see if we can get it back on quickly. If otherwise, I've been away for a while and my system has not been working to the full capacity. I'm not sure what has happened, but the broadcast went down. Let's see if we can still see the YouTube. I guess the YouTube is on. Okay, our YouTube is still back. I'm not sure about the Facebook. Let's see if the Facebook. Okay, I think we lost everything. So we'll probably just roll it back again. That's fine. It's one of those things, especially I've been away for a while. So anytime we were loading phone, so let me start back all the broadcast. We started back again. We lost the Facebook, the Insta. Okay, I think we'll start it back again. I'm not sure what happened. It must have been a crash. Bear with me, Emma. The system here, I've not been using it for a very long time. I've been away for a while. Okay, I think the Facebook is still on. Okay, the Facebook is still on. All right. Call on phone, okay? Eniti oku. Arantan Sonia, Nigeria is a painful country. Okay, our Facebook is still on, but I think the YouTube is back. I've already restarted the YouTube. Somebody gave us a super chat, and I probably didn't even see the person. Let me see if I can get the person details before I start it again, so that we can thank that person. Okay, that was Adebayo. I say thank you very much, Mr. Adebayo, for your super chat. We really appreciate it as well. My name is Olayomi Koike. We'll still take more calls, but let me just quickly get all the broadcast back. Okay, we're back on YouTube as well. Sorry we lost the broadcast on YouTube, but the Facebook was still, we're back on again. Mr. Adebayo for the super chat on YouTube. Let's take this call. Call on phone, okay? Ẹni tó kú pẹ̀lú ẹni tó ń kú lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ nínú Nàìjíríà. Hello, caller. Ẹ bá mi mute the background. The line is always busy to get through. Tẹ́ bá ti wọlé, ẹ bá wa mute the background.
Hello, Mr. Koike.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò bàbá wa.
I guess. Gbogbo ń tẹ̀ ń sọ láti àwọn ọ̀nà láti gbọ́. Ṣé rí nǹkan kan tó wà ń bẹ̀ ní bí mo fẹ́ fún yín láwọn analysis kan. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà yẹn kì í ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ojú.
Tẹ́ ẹ bá mute ti background yẹn, interference máa wà. Okay, all right, sir.
Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Mo ń gbọ́ yín, sir.
Ṣé rí kíní kan ni mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ṣe recharge lórí journalist yín? I know that ẹ̀dẹ̀ tún wà religion sometimes. Ṣé rí gbogbo ìlú tí British bá ti gbà kọjá? Wọ́n máa ń ná owó kan níbẹ̀. Owó yẹn àwọn màmá wa máa ń pè ní owó tó le jù. Ṣé rí mo sì sẹ́ sọ kíní ni mo ti ṣe recharge kíní láti kan bí 10 years mo ti ṣe recharge kíní.
Okay.
Ṣé rí gbogbo ìlú tí British bá ti gbà kọjá wọ́n máa ń ná owó yẹn ń bẹ̀. Ṣé mọ̀ pé British gẹ́gẹ́ bá ti wọ́n sọ ni wọ́n colonize America wọ́n colonize Australia, New Zealand against. Ṣé rí àwọn ìlú tí mo sọ pé wọ́n colonize yìí tó dé táwọn sọ pé wọ́n colonize láìsí pé bóyá wọ́n kó àwọn èèyàn wọn síbẹ̀ ni. Ṣé rí èmi ní South Africa ni Nigeria ni India ni Malaysia, Singapore ni àti Lebanon ni. Ṣé rí gbogbo àwọn ìlú tó bá ti náwó yẹn ń bẹ̀ ìlú yẹn ò lè rọrùn láyéláyé ìlú yẹn ò lè rọrùn ẹ̀jẹ̀ á máa ta sílẹ̀ wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa kó nǹkan ọrọ̀ ilẹ̀ wọn wọ́n á kó pátápátá because owó yẹn dúró fún pé ó dúró fún antichrist ó dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn tó pé muslim pè ní dajjal owó yẹn gangan ó dúró fún dajjal àwọn parents wa máa ń pè ní owó tó lójú pound tí a ní gbogbo òlú tó ti wá lo owó yẹn àwọn establish owó yẹn nìkan bíi 1700 to 1800 gbogbo òlú tó bá ti wá colonize ẹgbẹ́ ti mi owó yẹn náà máa kọ́kọ́ ná níbẹ̀ torí pé ó mí pé símbọ̀ owó yẹn mí pé gbogbo bí tábà ti gbé kínní ìsìn wa ti fi stamp wá síbẹ̀ ìlú tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bọ́ nínú àjàgbọ̀n yẹn ní Singapore and Malaysia àwọn nìkan ṣe bọ́ nígbà tí wọ́n dẹ̀ separate ni wọ́n bọ́ tí Nàìjíríà ò bá separate to 100 million years a lè bọ́ nínú ìtàgé sílẹ̀. ẹ lọ ṣe research yẹn ẹ lọ wo gbogbo àwọn country tí wọ́n ti náwó yẹn ti British gbogbo àwọn kọ́ńtì yẹn dùn ní lónìí kọ́ńtì yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe máa sọ ní British colonize America àbí Australia New Zealand àwọn ìlú yẹn wọn ò lówó yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ o gbogbo ìlú tó jẹ́ èèyàn aláwọ̀ tó jẹ́ èèyàn tí wọ́n tán kó àwọn èèyàn wọn lówó yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ o ìlú tí wọ́n bá ti ná owó tó ní.
Singapore tẹ dárúkọ yẹn is less than 6 million according to statistics of 2019.
Singapore pẹ̀lú Malaysia ní British match papọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ káwọn yẹn tó device ọ̀hún ti tẹ́ divide yẹn náà tó rí ègún yẹn kúrò lórí ogun kìíní yẹn kúrò lórí wọn ìgbà yẹn ni àwọn ìlú méjèèjì yẹn tó rójú ìlú méjèèjì yẹn làwọn ń sá lọ́tà ṣe everything ẹ wo India ní India ṣe tó bó ṣe ń try láti.
Malaysia is 31.95 million. We are dealing with statistics today. Kuala Lumpur.
Yes. Ṣé ẹ wo àwọn ìlú yẹn àwọn Malaysia Singapore nìkan ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yọjú kúrò lára ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ já ègún yẹn kúrò lára kìíní yẹn because ègún yẹn ni British ló fi síbẹ̀ ló fi ń rẹ̀ stop wọ́n máa fọ́ọ̀kì wa kú ni ìlú tó bá yẹ ti tán máa ti ná owó yẹn bẹ̀ wọn ò ní value ẹni èèyàn tó bá ń gbébẹ̀ ò ní value ọmọ èdè ènìyàn ó dẹ̀ ẹran kó máa ní value jù yẹn lọ. so ẹ ṣe recharge lórí owó yẹn ẹ journalist ní ẹ wádìí ẹ ṣe recharge lórí ẹ kó sì conspiracy theory ara o ìgbà tí mo ti ṣe more than 10 years mo dẹ̀ ní tẹ́lá kí n ṣe ní gbogbo àwọn oríṣiríṣi mo lè send ẹ̀ sí dáadáa so ẹ try.
Okay. All right. Ẹ ṣé gan ni. Thank you very much. Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bàbá wa tí, and that's the beauty of this platform. We educate ourselves because kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ tán, and that's why we also have opportunity, for the internet as well. Denmark, there's a caller coming from Denmark. Let's go straight to that caller and then we continue. Hello, caller. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Live Lenwo, we're still on. All right, the caller is gone. We got a call back in London. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá wà ní London, ẹ bá máa darapọ̀ mọ́ protest on ṣe ní every day between 1 p.m. and evening ní iwájú number 10 Downing Street. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, caller. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Hello.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò mà.
Hello, ṣé mo ti wọlé sórí?
Ẹ ti wà lórí ètò pẹ̀lú wa. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò.
Okay.
Go ahead, à ń gbọ́ yín. Hello, caller. Hello. All right, I'll let the call go. It seems the caller. Hello. Ẹ wà lórí line. Ẹ tí lọ, ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ máa sọ̀rọ̀, èmi ń gbọ́ yín. All right, I'm just going to let it go. Let's come back to Futa. This was yesterday. According to XG Rio on Twitter, ọmọ ẹ máa gbọ́ o, ẹ mọ̀ pé àwọn àsíá tó máa ń dá Nàìjíríà nìyẹn, àsíá tó fẹ́ mẹ́mí lọ, àsíá tó yẹ pé kó yẹ ká máa sunkún on a daily basis to ask ourselves, is Nigeria prepared to save our lives as students, as professionals, as traders, as artisans, as diaspora? Tẹ́tàlẹ́tì diaspora òun ló pọ̀ jù because diaspora is the highest remittance in Nigeria. But diaspora gangan ló ń jìyà tó pọ̀ jù because ẹni tó tẹ̀ ṣe wàhálà tó look, forget about any nature of job tíyàn bá máa ṣe abroad, it doesn't matter. Ní tó bá wùyàn nìyàn lè ṣe bí àṣàyàn kan ní orúkọ tó bá wùyàn nìyàn ń jẹ́ lẹ́yìn odi. Iṣẹ́kíṣẹ́ tó bá fi máa ṣe lẹ́yìn odi, it doesn't matter. But after doing all those services, you've worked tirelessly. You have tried to build one small bungalow. You have sent money home to your loved ones to start investment. Everything has crumbled. Do you know why? Because Nigeria was not designed for us. Let's take this call as well as it's coming through again. Hello, caller. Hello. Hello, caller. Line yẹn fade. I can. Jabi tiwawa, their location bitawa. They can try or can move away from the network area bitawa, and it's a call from UK, but sometimes depending on the biteni about ẹni ní ọmọ I no understand why emergency ambulance will not have fuel. Ẹ máa gbọ́ emergency ambulance kò ní epo nínú and it's still called an ambulance. Ọmọ RIP G ó sọ di àṣà nítorí ẹ kó máa pààyàn lẹ́kún tó yẹ kíyàn máa sunkún òun làwọn fi ń ṣe lọ́ fi ń ṣe ayọ̀yọ̀ nítorí ẹ kó máa sunkún fún pé ìlú òṣì ìlú tó ní ṣàǹfààní fún yàn. Let's look at ambulance. Kí ló ń pè ní ambulance? Bàbá wa sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan. We'll go back to that maybe after I've done some background. But ẹ bá wo gbogbo Malaysia tí gbogbo wa ń sá lọ. Ọmọ Nàìjíríà pọ̀ ní Malaysia bí ẹrú. Malaysia is 31.95 million. Statistics in 2019. Singapore àwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ tó 6 million. Bí abúlé kan lọ́dọ̀ tiwa ló máa jẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà. The 6th largest crude oil producer. Kí ló produce fún yín? So let's close this. But Buhari is in London, hiding somewhere in London. Ibi tẹ́rù ń bàdé wọ́n ní kò lè gbé nínú Abuja house. The media aide says he has been coming to London for 40 years. Béèrè lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀ ǹjẹ́ bàbá tiẹ̀ màmá tiẹ̀ ǹjẹ́ wọ́n láǹfààní àti wọ London débi pé wọ́n tẹ̀ fi wá gba medical treatment. But àwọn pẹ́rẹ́ǹtì tiẹ̀ àwọn ní forefront APC PDP tó lọ ń ṣe gbogbo wàhálà fún wọn ǹjẹ́ wọ́n tẹ̀ láǹfààní hospital kankan. Compare the age of Buhari, dead or alive, with your own parents living in Nigeria, and they've struggled, they've worked tirelessly for the political party of their choice. Do they have the same opportunity like Buhari have had it in the last 40 years? I'm not talking about torí pé ó ṣe jẹ́ president láṣẹ ń gbé wá sí London kó má bàa kú kó bá change kidney ẹ̀ kó bá change heart ẹ̀ kó bá fún lálàáfíà. I take priority when it comes to a direct call from Nigeria, and I hope they want to contribute. Hello, caller. All right, we'll let it go. Kí ló ń pè ní ambulance? UK respond time. Ambulance. Let's check it out. Kí ni respond time ẹ̀? So if we were meant to call ambulance in Takpata to DSS Ikolo, they must bring them back on Wednesday. If you're trying to call, the number is +4475 94050 WhatsApp only. I've seen few people trying to call direct. Yes, I'm back in London. I'm sure a lot of you is aware of that. According to NHS, where we have brilliant Yorubas, Igbo, Ishekiri, different tribes apart from Hausa people and Fulani people working with NHS. They are not interested in what. My name is Olayomi Koike. It's Koike Media. Quite a lot of missed call. According to the NHS Constitution, Otuni Constitution, you know. Let's take this call, but the caller will have to hold until I complete this. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù díẹ̀, ẹ ṣe sùúrù for me for 1 second. Ẹ má bínú mà. According to the NHS, which stands for National Health Service, Constitution requires all ambulance trusts to respond to Category 1 calls in 7 minutes on average and respond to 90% of Category 1 calls in 15 minutes. Respond to Category 2 calls in 18 minutes on average. And those response are at about 90%. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ lẹ́nu màmá wa tó ń pè wá. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò màmá wa.
We all understand pé gbogbo nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe is not for yourself. To be honest, you have your family here. Àwọn ẹbí yín wà ń bíbá. If you decide not to do anything like this, kò sẹ́ni kankan tó fẹ́ mú yín sí. But because you people, you are selfless, you believe, okay, let's do this. This is where we come from. And then even you might decide not to go home, but you believe so even Chief Sunday, it's not for himself. It's for everyone. It's for like, because let's pay gbogbo family wants in Nigeria. So gbogbo tó ń ṣe torí pé wọ́n jẹ́ ni tó ní ìtara ọmọ ènìyàn pé báwo ni gbogbo ẹ ṣe rí báyìí náà ṣe ń ṣe gbogbo tó ń ṣe. And me, I really appreciate you all. Little táwọn èèyàn ọba lè máa ṣe ọlọ́run àgbà fún gbogbo wa ṣe.
Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Àmín.
Then like it's like important they do solve education, everything about Nigeria. This thing I don't know, I don't get it why people are not really saying this. The thing is not working. But I don't get it. The thing is not, especially there's some masses that they don't even see it the way people are, I mean, so we have seen it. That they believe, you said something earlier on. I mean, yeah, if you love Nigeria, what about if Nigeria doesn't love you? What can you do? It's nothing you can do about it. So I don't know, but I just want to implore people, come with your understand. It's not for yourself. It's for our it's for us. It's for everybody. Everybody will know that they can ministers or chief really affects me. What is going to happen? What is doing? I don't want this thing to stop. I want us to achieve and be successful in this thing. But I hope it's one of those things. Stay on when you are looking for something good. Definitely it doesn't come that easily.
Yes.
So in results in there, we have to keep moving anyway. So, but I just want people to support this agitation, please. I mean, you only have to understand, especially I want to one in Nigeria, because it seems they don't understand. They need to understand this thing is for them. This country, that country is not working.
It's not working.
Everybody wants it. Anything but Shelley. It's here to call. I mean, under 8 minutes.
Category 1.
Ambulance, listen.
Category 1.
You know it because money case everybody.
Category 1.
There are some people that get money case. They get one more yes. This is the maybe their heads want to some special thing. Immediately they will get there. They will get there.
Thank you very much.
So please, please, that country is not
we won't stop enlightening and educating our people at home. And I'm sure with calls like this, it's also very good. And let's continue.
Thank you so much, Uncle.
Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin aunty mi, ẹ̀yin Mama Lalubarika, ẹ̀yin bàbá wa, and those that does not believe that Nigeria should break, but maybe Nigeria just need a bit of tidy up, good democracy. But let's look at this category 1. I found it on the NHS England. Tí bá sọ pé NHS England ó yàtọ̀ síbi tí Mayegun wà o, Mayegun Scotland ló wà. So NHS ti Mayegun ó máa yàtọ̀, ìtọ́jú tó máa gbà ó tún yàtọ̀ sí tèmi. Ṣé ráwọn tó wà ní Wales ìtọ́jú tí wọ́n tún yàtọ̀. Ṣé wá ráwọn tó wà ní Ireland àwọn náà ìtọ́jú wọn yàtọ̀. But let's come back here and educate ourselves. Ṣé mọ̀ pé mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé ọmọ tó kú yẹn ní Àkúrẹ́ lánàá àti wá mọ̀ nísìn pé category 1 kódà category more than 1 ní kéèsì wọn because àwọn 5 ló wà nínú accident yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé irú ìlú yìí ni ambulance mẹ́ta no helicopter ambulance ni mo fẹ́ sọ mẹ́ta ló máa dìde nítorí mọ́tò bá ti pè pé 5 ni wọ́n ó ṣeéṣe pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbé kan lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ kíkan dẹ̀ ṣe park kọ́ sì máa tọ́jú ẹ̀ so àti mọ̀ yẹn nísìn now ẹni sùúrù ẹ̀ tó ń pè wá +353 ní gbé call nísìn kí sáré ṣàlàyé ní bíbáyìí. According to 2017, remember this is NHS England, ó yàtọ̀ sí ti Scotland. In 2017, the following the largest clinical ambulance trials in the world ní gbogbo àgbáyé in Britain àwọn náà ní PR kò sẹ́lẹ̀gbẹ́ wọn ẹ wo àwọn ọmọ wọn tó ń lọ sí Olympic ẹ wo bó ṣe máa ń ṣe wọ́n British Airways ló máa gbé wọn lọ wọ́n máa decorate airline yẹn ẹ mọ̀ pé Britain dé but àwọn tọ̀dọ̀ tiwa ẹ jẹ́ n tún show picture yẹn fún yín. Tokyo Olympic ban Nigerian athletes wọ́n protest ni ṣẹ̀rá àwọn ọmọ yẹn wọ́n protest gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ́ ti UK tó lọ wọ́n tọ́jú wọn dáadáa gbogbo training tó necessary lọ ti fún wọn. Let's come back here ẹ ṣe sùúrù ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń pè wá. This was to ensure the sickest patient, ẹni tí kò lálàáfíà tó pọ̀ lára, get the fastest response, and that all patients get the right response in the first time. So irú àwọn mọ́mí wa tó pè lẹ́ẹ̀kan tó ṣe ń wá 1.5 million. If Nigeria, and don't tell me Nigeria does not have the wealth to have those systems in place, if Buhari has been running away for the last 40 years. 40 years ló ti ń gba treatment ní London. 40 good years ni Buhari ti ń gba treatment ní London. So that means gbogbo time táwa tẹ̀ rò pé Nàìjíríà wọ̀ okay, àṣàwọn tẹ̀ ti mọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà wọ̀ okay, wọ́n yà wá ń gba treatment ní London. Wọ́n wá jókòó ní wákàtí ó wá point finger pé Nàìjíríà máa da. Buhari for 40 years kò ever gba treatment ní London ní Nàìjíríà rí. Kò gba treatment ní Katsina nílùú ẹ̀ ní Daura. He's been here in London ló ti ń gbà. And UK ní gbogbo ẹni tó bá wà ní category 1 ẹ máa gbọ́ o. Category 1 literally stand for calls. Tí bá pè ní sìn lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ó ní àwọn nǹkan kan tó máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi. Tó bá ti béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi yẹn tó bá fi pé category 1 ni wọ́n máa jù lọ síbi tí category 1 wà lórí chat wọn on the call. Why are we doing all this? Because we want people to understand, especially those that keep saying, ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ gbà nìyẹn, bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe fẹ́ gbà nìyẹn, kẹ́ máa bú àwọn èèyàn, kẹ́ máa ṣe kinní kan. No, we show details, information to enlighten our people back home. More reason why we are saying what we are saying. Kò ṣe pé àkànwá wá sí ibà àwọn pariwo. No, we show evidence based. And don't tell me that Nigeria does not have the wealth, the brain, the capacity to put in a world class kí ló máa ń pè ẹran mi létí call center. Gbogbo tó need kí ló need ju pé kí tẹlifóònù wà níbẹ̀, laptop wà níbẹ̀, people are well dressed, well trained, wọ́n mọ̀ pé tóyàn bá pè kò ṣe tó máa pè tó máa no tó bá ti pè emergency hotline ni. Kò ṣe tó bá pe emergency Nigeria nísìn kébí ẹ ló máa get through. It's called call center. Gbogbo tó fi ń ṣe call center ẹ lọ sí tó ti ṣe call center ẹ kàn máa wọ́n tó bá sọ fún ẹ pé building yìí òun ló ń gba life sílẹ̀ wàá because they have put the system in place. But Nigerians does not want to listen to that. They are still thinking APC, PDP, Kowa Party and all this nonsense will solve their problem. Àwọn tó lè solve capital poverty of the world, let me solve the bigger problem. Category 1 calls from people with life-threatening illness or injury. And there's a short ammunition. Let's watch it together now again. Once again, a very good afternoon. It's 11 minutes past. Chief Sunday Igboho is still in Benin Republic. The legal representative are still with him. Everything necessary has been done to keep him there until we know the outcome of what the Benin authority will be saying. He's not going to be taken to Nigeria because Nigeria is a dead zone. So, Nigeria. So, for those with the DSS, 8 people were brought yesterday out of the 12. We're expecting the DSS to respect their human rights and bring them all tomorrow. Let's watch this short animation clip. Once again, I do not have the copyright to it. Yeah? I'm coming. All right. Let me find out why the as you can imagine, I'm at home. And let me see what the missus is not. Maybe she's downstairs somewhere. Let's put it on here while I come back. Emagbo. Okay, why am I not getting sound coming out of this? Why is my audio not playing out? That's strange. Okay. Wow. Okay, it might be no. Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave this for now, and then I'm gonna come back on my seat. All right, we're back on the seat now. I guess nobody. I'll leave that there. All right, I got the audio now. Apparently, my speaker was mute. That's why we were not getting the audio.
Way of working for
so let's go back now and watch it together.
An improved way of working for ambulance services will be implemented across the country to ensure patients get the right response first time. The new system has 4 groups of calls. Category 1 is for calls about people with life-threatening injuries and illnesses, such as cardiac arrest or serious allergic reaction.
Ambulance service, is a patient breathing? Is a patient conscious? Okay, tell me exactly what's happened. I'm organising help for you now. Stay on the phone and they'll...
Many of them, we have the 4. Let's watch them, and then the 5, and then we continue with the program. Once again, you're watching Yoruba Nation Not Going Back.
An improved way of working for ambulance services will be implemented across the country to ensure patients get the right response first time. The new system has 4 groups of calls.
Ambulance service, is a patient breathing? Is a patient conscious? Okay, tell me exactly what's happened. Reassure that help is being arranged. Just let it rest in a comfortable position.
Category 3 is for urgent calls, for conditions such as late stages of labour, non-severe burns and diabetes. In some instances, you may be treated by ambulance staff in your own home.
So you can be treated at home. They may treat you in your own home, if that is the best place for you. In your meal only one treat, they may also refer you to specialist service if you have diabetes. These are more reason. Let's leave that for now and let's come back. These all died because there was no fuel in the ambulance. We bring the program to an end at exactly 4 o'clock. So that means we have less than 40 minutes before we wind it down. But we're still going to take calls. Once again, I think we have people from the other platform that can see it now. I'll probably just leave it like that so that you can also have opportunity to just at least watch what is happening here. Now, let me come back here. Nigeria is already at war, but we have a call coming through, and I'm going to respect that and take the calls because it's a very important call, just like so many other callers. Hello, caller. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò. Àwa ni ẹ. Àmín. Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ẹjọ́ ní London ẹ ṣe gbogbo ọ̀rá London kún ọtí ọmọ tí Buhari há sí bẹ́ẹ̀.
We are looking for him. We're not hiding. Buhari is hiding. Buhari doesn't want anybody to see him.
Yorùbá ti ń gbé London for the past 60 years. Ká má tẹ̀lé èèyàn kan pẹ̀lú ìtẹ́lẹ̀ ká má ní pé hospital ló ń so bí wàá ló ń gbé àwọn tí fi ó lé o kò dáa.
I totally agree as well. There are some few addresses that we've been given. We just need to work on those addresses and see the best way we can track him down. Òun náà fi jẹ́ kárí òun kò easy. Buhari gan náà sá Buhari gan náà fi jẹ́ kíyàn kan rí òun ṣé o rò pé easy ni Buhari gan sá. Ẹjọ́ gbogbo ẹni tó bá mọ ibi tí Buhari wà ní London ẹjọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká mọ̀ tẹ́ bá ti jẹ́ ká mọ̀ àwa náà tètè mọ ibi tí a máa rìn sí. But for now, nobody knows where Buhari is. Buhari is somewhere in London, is hiding. A president that is hiding for the citizen, and you are calling that a country. Shit hole country. I totally agree. Òun gan ni fojú kan run ni. Òun fẹ́ lálàáfíà ní bíbáyìí. Hospital care. Àwọn ìyá àwọn ọmọ yẹn kẹ̀rí ló máa ṣe wàhálà jù fún APC àti PDP láwọn máa bá wọn campaign káàkiri ẹṣin oníwòlímọ̀. And at the end of the day, their children are dying because there's no fuel in the vehicle that was meant to take them to the hospital. It might be on Instagram. Yeah, I think it's better that way now. Ẹ má kárí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti pọ̀ jù already. There's blood flowing in the land. Okay.
I know my people know me.
Oda.
But we only might be in what you most of.
Oda. 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 We are just about 32 or 38 minutes out of this broadcast. Today, the 3rd day of August rather, 2021. Hello, caller. Okay. Awan yes, sir. Awan yes, sir. Awan yes, sir. Lágbára Ọlọ́run. Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ìjọba Nàìjíríà láìsí ìwọlọ́pàá o, àmàgbà Yorùbá nation yẹn o.
Àmín.
Àmàgbà o.
Àmín.
Àmàgbà bọ́ọ̀dù. Ìgbọ́dọ̀ tí a ní kí ààrẹ Gani Adams. Tí Gani ń ṣe. Iṣẹ́ tí Gani ṣe.
Oríkàlùkù ló ní iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe, so iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe yẹn we'll probably leave that alone. Everybody has a job that they are doing. Iṣẹ́ kan lèmi ń ṣe, iṣẹ́ kan làwọn ń ṣe. Sometimes people's job might not be visible for us to see. Ìdí tẹ́ ṣe ń rí Koiki àtàwọn media torí àwọn online. Àwọn kan máa ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn below. Àwọn kan máa ṣe ó máa hàn. Àwọn kan máa ṣe kò ní hàn. So pointing fingers only if we have authentic evidence. If we don't have authentic evidence, mere say all that, I will probably not, say it here and let it be. But yes, we can ask question, what are they doing? Maybe àwọn tó mọ̀ tó ń ṣe tó bá mọ̀ dáadáa bí àwa wá sọ fún wa. But as far as I know, everybody must be doing something because ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ Koiki, kò ń ṣọ̀rọ̀ Chief Sunday Igboho, ọ̀rọ̀ gbogbo wa ni.
Chief Sunday Igboho ní sí kí ni next case wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ ní sí kí ni because àwọn ọba wa
well, the next case is we wait till the court hearing again, but for now it's in Benin Republic, as everybody is aware, and we will leave it as it is that way. Yeah. Guarantee nìyẹn Ọlọ́run ní ṣe nǹkan kó má fàyè ọpẹ́ sílẹ̀ so pé wọ́n ní jáde yẹn káwọn èèyàn lọ fìyẹn sílẹ̀ ó máa jáde lágbára Ọlọ́run pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn tó wà l'Ábùjá.
ààrẹ nìkan tó jáde ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pé kí ẹ má jẹ Yorùbá àwọn Fúlàní àwọn olébùkù Buhari àti àwọn gbogbo.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kí ni Ìgbòho ṣe kò ṣe.
He hasn't done anything. Yeah, he hasn't done anything. Yeah, he hasn't done anything. But Ọlọ́run ọba akó gbogbo ayọ̀ nínú ẹ̀ ẹ ṣé gan ni bàbá wa torí àsìkò ni mo ṣe ń kán gbogbo yín lójú torí mo ní less than 30 minutes. Hello caller. Hello. Okay, no ẹ̀yin kan mo fẹ́ gbé ẹni tó ń pè lórí WhatsApp ni torí ẹ̀yin pè direct even though we only ask for WhatsApp call. Let's ask ourselves this data in front of us. We have countries around the world. Ǹjẹ́ mọ̀ pé ẹni tó bá ń gbé ní Syria ó better than ẹni tó wà ní Nigeria? Ẹlòmíràn ní báwo ló ṣe jẹ́ Koiki. I will explain that now. Let's go straight and take this call. Hello caller. Hello caller, you're live already. Okay, it's not coming through. And I know one person has been trying. Let me see if I can return that call back as well. I'm calling you back. You're live now. Go ahead. Quickly.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
Ẹ ti wà on air.
Ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe o.
Lágbára Ọlọ́run.
Ọlọ́run á wà pẹ̀lú yín o. Gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń ṣe takuntakun tẹ́ ẹ̀ ń fẹ́ kí orílẹ̀-èdè wa dáa. Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè ọba láàánú àwọn tó dilẹ̀ tó láyé á wà pẹ̀lú yín pẹ̀lú àwọn agitation yín.
Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run.
Ṣé rí nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ? Mo ti bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì abẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta tó ti yín lẹ́yìn. Nǹkan tí mo kàn fẹ́ sọ ni pé ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà
a ní di láti enlighten àwọn tó wà nílé dáadáa.
Okay.
Because èmi fúnra mi mo máa ń sọ tí n bá lọ sílé tí n bá wà lọ́fíìsì nígbà mi àwọn ará nàìjà máa ń sọ fún wọn pé ìwọ tó sọ fún nàìjà bèrè lọ́wọ́ ara ẹ fún ara ẹ pé òkè olówó kí ni reason tí àwọn olówó yìí àwọn tó láwọn olówó tó wà òkè kí ni reason tó jẹ́ pé tó bá sick tó bá wúkọ́ tó mọ bá fẹ́ lọ sí school àbí tó bá fẹ́ jẹun ìlú òyìnbó náà ti lọ sí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Kí ni díẹ̀ àbí kí ni ìdí tó bá sick tó bá wúkọ́ tó bá fẹ́ jẹun tó mọ bá fẹ́ ṣe wedding àbọ̀ bá ṣe ìlú òyìnbó náà ti máa lọ ṣe kí lélẹ́ tí wọ́n fi ṣe ní Nàìjíríà kan sọ pé ó wà òkè yẹn tó fi jẹ́ lóyìnbó náà lọ. ṣẹ́rí mẹ́ńtálítì àwa Yorùbá ń gbà mí kọ́lọ́n kó ṣàánú ni ẹlòmíì nu wa ẹ̀yìn ló ń ronú sí kò ronú síwájú.
Àgbọ́yé.
tó yẹ yín tí ìlú mi bá dà tí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá bá dà tó bá wà òkè kí ni mo fẹ́ jòkó máa ṣe nílùú yìnbó.
Bí wọn bá tẹ̀fẹ́ wá á jẹ́ another just option kò ní jẹ́ pé èèyàn máa fi jókòó pátápátá.
Yes tó yẹ yín kọ́lọ́ kó ṣàánú ìgbà táwa náà fẹ́ wá àti ìdèbílẹ̀ à ń gbọ́ pé wọ́n nílùú òyìnbó ní ìlú òyìnbó Ọlọ́run ṣàánú wa nílẹ̀ náà nígbà tí ibi tọ́lọ́run kẹwàá dé a ní ká lọ wo tó ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀ ni bọ́tí gbàtà débi darí pé tó bá wú kọ́ straight away o ti lọ sọ hospital wọn á treat yẹ tó bá wáṣẹ́ ò nídìí láti lọ bá bàbá àṣàlẹ̀ kan kọ́ tó fún ẹ níṣẹ́ ò nídìí láti iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ ẹ ohun tó onílọ́wọ́ ló máa fi ṣiṣẹ́ ohun tó bá ṣe ló máa jẹ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
tó bá sílẹ̀kùn ẹlẹ̀ kò sí pé níbodì ń wọlé wá bá ẹ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
ó tilẹ̀kùn ní Nàìjà ó gbé bábu ẹ̀yà sẹ́nu náà ó gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ sẹ́nu kínní sí iná wá sí wọlé wá bá ẹ.
Kò guarantee.
Kò guarantee pé o máa sùn mọ́jú.
Kò guarantee your life is still a threat.
nǹkan tí ò yé àwọn Nàìjíríà wa ṣe rí nǹkan tó dẹ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé ṣe rí àwọn òṣèlú wa àwọn leaders wa ṣe rí wọn ò jẹ́ kí wọ́n rí ojú rí ohun tó wà wájú wọn ohun tó wà lẹ́yìn náà wò. orí pé kí ni tó bá rí ojú rí ohun tó wà wájú wọn ò ní tẹ̀lé wọn. ṣé bí èèyàn bá fún ní opportunity láti gòkè mo fẹ́ lọ sí láti Ìpàjà lọ sí Òṣòdì mo fẹ́ lọ mú nǹkan bẹ̀ kó o dẹ̀ wọnú mọ́tò kó o dẹ̀ between 2 seconds kó o ti débẹ̀ àbí 1 minute àbí kó o wọnú train between 1 minute kó o ti débẹ̀ o ti ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe o ti padà sílé.
Torí àsìkò ni ẹ̀gbọ́n mi mo mọ̀ pé ẹ ní so much to say but ká lè.
nǹkan tí ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ fẹ́ sọ kiri kan sà ẹ bá bínú ṣe ní ọkùn tó ń pè láti yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
tó sọ pé kọ́ jẹ́ kí ojú Nàìjà kó rí ẹ̀jẹ̀ ṣe rí bàbá wa ti Sunday Igboho èmi ti sọ rí ó kàn pé ẹ mọ̀ bàbá sọ̀rọ̀ gbà ní wọ́n má dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ àwọn òkiri ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá wa ìrìn tẹ́dà bá máa rìn ilé ayé Ọlọ́run ti kọ́.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
tó ti yé ti Sunday Igboho tó máa tí Ọlọ́run tó máa dàgbàdàgbàdàgbà tó máa fi kú ilé ayé ohun tí Ọlọ́run pèsè fún ọmọ ẹ̀ ò lè jì jù. kí la fẹ́ sọ pé wá tóbi dìde fún Yorùbá ṣówó ló wá ní àbíkò ló wá ní àbórúkọ ní òní. tó ti tó fi lọ jìyà tó jẹ tí wàá nìkan tí mo fẹ́ sọ ni pé mo ti sọ fún yín bó bá wù yín kẹ́ gbà bó bá wù yín kẹ́ má gbà ṣé ẹ rí ọmọ Yorùbá ní ìdí ẹ̀jẹ̀. mo tí àwọn bàbá wa sọ yẹn ṣé mo ti sọ fún yín rí tẹ́ni ọmọ Yorùbá wọ́n nídìí láti rí fìrí ṣé ẹni tí wọ́n bá rí fìrí ikú.
ààrẹ jẹ́ lójoojúmọ́ àgbàdo àkópọ̀ ju bóyá lọ ni torí àsìkò rí I'll let you go that's about 4 minutes 25 seconds. UK is 66.65 million as at 2019 but this is the total population of Nigeria where UK is giving crumbs. So mo gbọ́ alẹ́ nǹkan ní 2016 70 million of you or us were all in abject poverty and somebody was taking care of us in Nigeria. Whether I am taking care of somebody or somebody is taking care of me, ìkànnì méjèèjì ni. So in the last year of 2016, 70 million Nigerians out of the total population of 185 million in 2016 were living in abject poverty, the capital poverty of the world. Let's come down to 2017. Let's bring it down. Let's wind it forward. So ní 2017, Let's see what the data is telling us. The data says the number went up rather than going down. APC has been in government since then. APC has been in government since then. 71 million of us were living in abject poverty. Let's move to 2018. In 2018, the number was meant to go down if the country was working. The 6th largest crude oil producer in the world, so many natural resources around it, different talent, different brains. Oh, Nigerians are so powerful, they love life, they enjoy life, but the government does not love you. You were all living in abject poverty. You've all been in abject poverty. Your life has been miserable. Forget about your profession. Your life has been miserable for the traffic created in that country, for not giving you security, welfare, education. You cannot travel from your village back home. In 2018, the number started growing up. That means the country was going into comatose. But those at home, careless. They probably sit down somewhere. Àwa ti mú bí àbí méjì tọ́bìnrin jó síwájú wọn tó ń jó tí artist kan tó gbórin kan jáde nísìn tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń jùdí tó ń jù sósì tó ń jù sọ́tún. People think that is the life. But one day, you get caught up and you start asking questions, just like this young boy that was killed yesterday in Akure. Ọmọ bó ṣe sọ nìyẹn o. I no understand why emergency ambulance will not have fuel and is still called an ambulance. This was in Nigeria, southwest Akure, precisely, where 5 people died. Thank you very much, those of you watching. 11:33. History will remember every one of us. Let's move forward. 2019. Maybe the number dropped down or the number went up. Let's see. Rather than the numbers going down, poverty bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kick in. 2019. Tẹ́ bá wo figure yẹn, let's take it back one step. Ẹ rántí, I hope you're writing it down. 73 million as at 2018. Nígbà tó máa fi di 2019 báyìí, ó lọ sókè gbìrìgìgìgìgìgìgìgì ni. Ó lọ sókè gbìrìgìgìgìgìgì. You know why? Because Nigeria was not ready for you. Ìwọ ló love Nigeria. Nigeria does not love you. Look, those of you that says, Koiki, wàhálà ti pọ̀ jù, Koiki, okay, I agree. But the question is, your life is miserable. Àtọkùnrin, àtọbìnrin, àtàgbàlagbà, àtọmọdé, àtẹni tó bú wa, àtẹni tó bú wa, it does not matter. Your life is miserable. Àtẹni tó wà lẹ́yìn odi, our lives are more miserable because we are trying to help those that are in this bracket of poverty. Àwa náà nísinmi, no peace of mind. So now, láti 2018, the number went up by 4 million. As a bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni. And now, let's take it more. 2019, it started growing up. The poverty is now increasing. Nigerians with stage 1, with stage or more, when someone just die, òkú ò mean anything fún wọn. Àwa la máa ń worry tó kú bá kú nílùú òyìnbó, nínú kan ará Nàìjíríà á ti pọ̀ jù. Ìyẹn ti lọ nìyẹn. It's just a number. Who cares? Too many of us. Nígbà tá a bá ti jẹ́ 204 million according to this data. And this is world poverty. Ní gbogbo àgbáyé pátápátá, àwa ni number 1 capital poverty of the world. And we have 199 countries across the globe. So ẹni tó jẹ́ doctor tó tẹ̀ ẹ́ kó máa wá tọ́jú àwọn èèyàn nílé tóun náà bá wá sílé, ó ṣeéṣe kó jí lọ kó jí gbé kó máa wá ransom tó máa fi gbà á. ìyí tó dẹ̀ wà nílé tó jẹ́ doctor wọ́n sanwó fún on strike ni. Everybody is just waking up, suffering and smiling. We are all in it. And that is why we are saying we have option. The option is on the table. Be in Nigeria and die. Or we start talking about coming out of Nigeria gradually. And the Fulanis that are in the game want us to keep that number growing. And rather than the number decreasing, the number has actually went up again in 2021, 86 million. So APC literally kept every one of you in abject poverty. So when they tell you they are doing this project, they are working on this project, they are putting railway, they are doing that, they are literally borrowing more money on top of your head. Wọ́n yá owó táwọn ọmọ wọn ò lè san. Àwọn tó dẹ̀ ń yáwó yẹn are politicians on behalf of every Nigerians. Ẹni tó ń tata nísìnyí kò tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ti yáwó lórí òun. Lọ́yà tó wà ní Nàìjíríà kò mọ̀ pé ti yáwó lórí òun. Ẹni tó ń ta ẹran kò mọ reason tó ń ṣe wà in abject poverty. Exactly, suffering and smiling bí Baba Fẹlá ṣe sọ. But what they want is wọ́n máa gbé àwọn èèyàn wá kó wá analyse kó wá sọ̀rọ̀. Let's take the call quickly as the number we start winding down, and then we only have less than 20 minutes.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
Go ahead. I'm going.
Yeah. Òdùdú àgbèwà o.
Kò ní gbé ọ̀dàlẹ̀.
Ẹ̀kọ́ ètò gan. Ṣẹ́rí ṣókí lọ́rọ̀ tí mo kọ̀ fẹ́ sọ. Ṣẹ́rí ibi tí everything lọ. Mo máa hard lórí ọ̀rọ̀ táwọn èèyàn ti ń sọ because mo ń wo program yìí since. Ṣẹ́rí kò sí nǹkan tí a lè ṣe mọ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí. Ṣé understand? The only option tó kù tí a fi lè kúrò Nàìjíríà ni war.
Okay.
Òun ni war, ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn máa pẹ́ ọ̀gẹ́ mo gbọ́ báwọn yẹn ṣe comment àwọn èèyàn yẹn sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ̀jẹ̀ yẹn máa pọ̀ gan seriously, but you have the only option tá a fi lè kúrò Nàìjíríà òun ni war. Ṣé rí àwọn olórí burúkú gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì wọ̀nyí wọn lè gbà? Ṣé ẹ̀rí gbogbo tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láti for the past 2-3 months wọn ní gbà war yẹn ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé okay now sí ẹ mọ̀ pé Kanu kí ni IPOB leader ẹ mọ̀ pé ó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn tó máa ń follow program ẹ̀ náà ó ń sọ máa ń sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn pé born then kill then do this wọ́n ní kó má máa sọ̀rọ̀ báyẹn pé kò gbúdọ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ kan bí war ni okay ẹ̀rí bóyá sálẹ̀ tẹ̀ ń sìn war ni kò sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe ṣe rí wọ́n ní Ṣòwòrí sọ pé okay everybody jáde ní next tomorrow on 5.
Yeah, on the 5, yeah.
wọ́n ní Nàìjíríà wọ́n ní wọ́n ṣe analysis wọ́n ní Nàìjíríà gbogbo àwọn Nàìjíríà military whatever wọ́n ju bí 1,000 and we are 2 million.
What to 1 million? All the security operatives in Nigeria.
Yes,
what to 1 million? Yeah, I know that.
So yes. So Sherry kò sí bí Sherry kò sí bó ṣe máa jẹ́ everybody máa jáde war yẹn ló dé máa end.
Okay.
Because international body máa wá sọ pé kí ló tẹ́ ń pa àwọn people wọ̀nyí bí eléyìí because Sherry bóyá ń pa àwọn èèyàn ó silent ó ní ò jẹ́ kí kó ti go viral. All these things ó jẹ́ wọ́n ní nǹkan Ìbàràpá ìkan gàngàn àwọn kí ni wọ́n war gidi á ṣẹlẹ̀ ní Àbújá nínú Àbújá tó ń pè capital wọn yẹn war gidi ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ òun ní ìlú yẹn máa fi end bọ̀ pé àwọn pé ókè wọ́n jẹ jàmbí kan lé ní wọ́n jẹ jàmbí kan lọ́la ṣẹ́rí ibi tó ń ṣẹ́rí mo ń follow gbogbo program gbogbo platform everything mo ń wo news location 19 mo ń wo everything war ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀ nílùú yẹn tí ìlú yẹn máa fi depart. Kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ ju war olórí burúkú àwọn pípọ̀ wọ̀nyí wọn ò lè gbà àwọn Yorùbá tó ń bá wọn ṣe kíní gbogbo náà ti gbà bọ̀dẹ̀ ogun yẹn ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
Torí àsìkò ni bàbá wa ẹ má bínú àti clear pointing. Hello, let's go and take maybe 1 or 2 more calls before we start winding it down. Hello, caller. Hello. All right, that call is not coming through. 15:40 Tuesday, the 3rd of August. We saw some of the 12 brought to court yesterday. We expect to see the remaining tomorrow. Hello, caller. You gotta speak up because we can't hear you. Hello?
Frank,
Well, Frank is speaking, but we can't hear you. I mean, it's good to know that it's Frank that is speaking to us, but we cannot hear you at all. Hello? All right. We're going to let him go. And we're winding down anyway. So, you look at this. I've been showing you this index since last year. Program Idada. I've kept this particular one there. Osibajo, Buhari, and the SGF. Let's see if we can get Frank again. Hello? Hello? You are not speaking up, and I can't, if I cannot hear you, the remaining team cannot hear you. People watching. Okay. Tefe dase to ni abe efe ba mi sọ̀rọ̀ privately because I'm come on live program. Hello? All right. Sorry, the line is just not very good, and I'll probably, not be distracted with that call again. Let's be honest with ourselves. I want a thorough answer. We'll leave the calls for now so that we can start bringing the program to an end. From all platforms, I'm going to ask a question on this now. And I want us to be as open. Yoruba Nation, those maybe our Biafra brothers and sisters that are watching us, of those from the Middle Belt. I want us to just answer it as simple as you might understand it. I want to open up my phone. I could see the YouTube, but I want to see the comment coming from the Wikimedia Facebook page. The question I'm asking is, should we not do anything as we're doing it now? Do you think Nigeria would drop under this global terrorism index? Yes. Reason why? No. Reason why? Forget about your opinion, view with Yoruba Nation or no Yoruba Nation. Ǹjẹ́ Nigeria lè kúrò nínú global terrorism index? Because tó bá kúrò ló mì pé Nigeria máa dá. Do you think so? That's the question I've asked. Do you think or believe that after this government, another government comes in, that global terrorism index will drop down and Nigeria will not be in 1 to 10? Ṣé Nigeria lè kúrò nínú 1 to 10 ní gbogbo àgbáyé? And that also goes to the capital poverty of the world. Do you believe that Nigeria will come out of that number 1 as capital poverty of the world? Because moment tó bá ti kúrò níbẹ̀, that means Nigeria is becoming a great country. But do you think it can happen in the next 4 years, in the next 10 years? Be honest with yourself. Leave the sentiment of where you belong now. It's just a question. Let's leave the sentiment. I know where your heart is, but let us leave that sentiment and just ask our simple self-question. Whether you agree with Yoruba Nation, you disagree with us, you don't like Yoruba Nation, you don't like Koiki Media, that is not the question now. The question I am putting to those of us that will have opportunity, and I know people are transmitting my broadcast in every different platform, from whether Face Africa, any of you watching me, which I have told you since last year, you can use my video because I know. Because when I was saying people should use my video, I know it would drag more people to want to find out, who is this young man? And I see it all the time. You go on YouTube, you type Koiki, there's different Google, different bloggers. Some will take the one that they like, some will take the whole video. I am asking those of you that will be watching those videos on any of the bloggers. My name is Olayomi Koiki, known as Koiki Media. Whether you're watching it on a different platform, I appreciate it. But under the comment section, ask yourself at this hour, 15:46 p.m. while I'm doing this broadcast. Today is the 3rd of August 2021. Can Nigeria come out of number 1 to 10 of the Global Terrorism Index, and can it come out as the capital poverty of the world? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ ní Yorùbá kó lè bá yé gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá láǹfààní àti máa wò ó ní gbogbo àwọn tó máa ń gbé fídíò mi. Ǹjẹ́ Nàìjíríà lè kúrò ní number 1 to 10 ní gbogbo àgbáyé? When it comes to ìlú tí tó bá ní global terrorism tó bá yé yín, ìlú tí terrorist pọ̀ jù sí ní gbogbo àgbáyé ló ń pè bẹ́ẹ̀. And Nigeria as at now is number 3 below Iraq. On top of it is Afghanistan. You are better to live in Syria than live in Nigeria, because Syria is number 4. This is what the northerners, the Fulanese Caliphate, are building up until Nigeria becomes number 1. Ṣé number 1 láti mú ní capital poverty? Nigeria is literally taking that position of number 1 global terrorism index in the next 4 years. Then you will know that there is war already in Nigeria. And that is where we're going to be winding it down this afternoon. So whether we disintegrate out of Nigeria, you keep Nigeria the way it is, your country that you love so much will keep you inside that bracket, that numbers, that statistics across the globe. And that means an American visa appointment that has been put to 2024 will probably extend to 2026, 2028. You want to go to America as a citizen of Nigeria, you have to wait till 2024 before you get an appointment for a visa. That is what they've done to you. You think this is about politics here? This has gone far more than politics. They've caged everybody in Nigeria and given you the false hope. Nigeria loves you, but Nigeria hates you. Ẹ ṣé gan ni gbogbo ẹ̀yin evangelist wa Fúnkẹ́ Ìgè. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin prophetess, prophet, gbogbo ẹ̀yin babaláwo, gbogbo ẹ̀yin ìyá Ọ̀ṣun, gbogbo ẹ̀yin pátápátá, wòlíì àtàfáà, gbogbo ẹ̀yin là ń kí. But ìbéèrè kan tẹ máa béèrè ni pé ǹjẹ́ Nàìjíríà lè kúrò nínú 1 to 10 ní Global Terrorism Index? Tó bá ti lè kúrò, then that means our life is better. But these statistics has been like that for the last 6 years. It has never dropped. So that means when Buhari government came to power, they increased the machineries of the Fulanese to make sure they go into number 1. Number 1 la one lay. America has now withdrawn out of Afghanistan. Go and check it out. What jàjà títí what sálọ gbẹ̀yìn ni? America, the most powerful country in the world. Kódà àwọn interpreter wọn tó ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́ ní Afghanistan, they've started moving them. They have about 20,000 interpreters that are Afghan. They are now moving them to US because they know that their life is no longer at stake when they leave them behind. Wọ́n yà kó wọn wá pé kó máa gbé l'Amẹ́ríkà. Ìyẹn ni wọ́n sì wá ń sọ pé Nigeria is my country. I pledge to Nigeria my country. Do you know what you're talking? You are pledging to a terrorist country. That's what you're actually doing. You are pledging every day to the global terrorist country in the world, number 3, and the number 1 capital poverty of the world. If you don't pledge sí nìyẹn. Ọmọ Yorùbá ni ẹ́ ni, ọmọ Igbo ni ẹ́ ni, ọmọ Yorùbá ni ẹ́. I even see those that say, I love Nigeria so much, but Nigeria does not love you. Thank you very much. Adéwùnmí Ọláwálé. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ máa láǹfààní àti wo fídíò yìí. Ìbéèrè ni mò ń bi gbogbo wa o. Èmi mọ̀ ǹjẹ́ Nàìjíríà lè kúrò nínú ìlú tó jẹ́ terrorist country ní gbogbo àgbáyé kó tẹ̀ bá wa bọ́ sí number 11 ká tẹ̀ lè rí mú gbé. Ẹ mọ̀ reason tí gbogbo wọn ṣe lè lọ́lé because Nigeria is a terrorist country. It's as simple as that. A, B, C. Forget about your profession. Forget about your doctorate, your PhD, whatever qualification you have around the world. You will be traveling into a terrorist country that your life does not guarantee you will return back to your destination. That is what you do not understand. and you expect Channels Television to give you this kind of analysis and breakdown. They're not gonna give you that. You expect TVC, journalists hang out to tell you these, that your country that you love so much does not love you because it's number 3 when it comes to global terrorist index in the world. Ìlú tí terrorists ẹ̀mọ́ tó ń pè ní terrorists ni, they've actually taken down a military aircraft, a Nigerian fighter jet, Alpha fighter ẹ̀mọ́ tó ń pè ní. Do you even understand what that means? You love Nigeria. I know you love, all. I don't want to mention their names, the Yoruba actresses, the Nigerian food, amala. Oúnjẹ Yorùbá ní gbogbo yẹn is not Nigerian food. Òyìnbó ló dà wá pọ̀ tá fi ń pera wa ní Nàìjíríà. Tó o bá ń ṣe òyìnbó tó dà wá papọ̀ ni, we will not have any reason to call ourselves Nigerians. So oúnjẹ tó ń rò pé oúnjẹ Nàìjíríà kò ń ṣe oúnjẹ Nàìjíríà, oúnjẹ ọmọ Yorùbá ni. So dáwọn olórin tó ń gbọ́ yẹn tó ń jó sí you like that. What any Big Brother Nigeria is talking about the unity of Nigeria. Ẹ rí gbogbo bó ṣe ń ṣe. Ọmọ kó wọn ọmọ ṣe ọyàn sílẹ̀ ṣe ìdí ìtọ́fẹ́ nìyẹn. The reality is you will need a medical assistant and you will never get it. But Buhari is here in London. In the last 40 years, this old garbage man has been coming to UK for ìkọ́ntẹ̀ ẹ̀kú ọmọ ẹ̀kú kọ́lọ̀ fọdújì ọmọ yẹn. The former governor of Kano ni, I think I posted it yesterday. The former governor of Kano, ọmọ ẹ̀kú sí Dubai. He was a 2-term governor in the Kano state. He's a current senator, but kò rí hospital tó lè gbé ọmọ yẹn sí ní Kano, ó gbé lọ Dubai. Ìwọ wá ń pariwo Nàìjíríà, orípò kù díẹ̀ sí àtò. Ìwọ ń pariwo rádaràda òṣì bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ìwọ ń pariwo Nàìjíríà, former governor, ó gbé ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ sí Dubai. Ọlọ́run ló mọ ohun tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ o, ọmọ yẹn padà kú náà ni. Current senator, ọmọ tó ń pè ní governor ni, he has every right to build the best hospital for his family, but he refused to do so. Ó wá tún gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ sí Dubai. Eventually, go on our timeline. You will see there. I posted it yesterday. And this is the country you want to die for. Koiki fi wá sílẹ̀ tó bá yá gbogbo ẹ̀ máa change gbogbo ẹ̀ máa dá ẹ̀yin lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀yin kò yé ẹ̀yin ní jàre. Democracy yẹn ṣe ń build up mo kàn máa ń rẹ́rìn-ín ni. Democracy and build up. Buhari for 40 years ó ti wá London wá gba medical treatment. Ìwọ ṣe wá sọ pé democracy ìwọ ń sọ̀rọ̀ democracy níbi tí wọ́n fẹ́ gáàgì journalist ní ojú gbogbo àgbáyé. If they can do so in the High Court of Nigeria, imagine they would do more in the middle of the night. If DSS right in Abuja gag a journalist, imagine that journalist in the middle of the night or outside the court premises. Tó bá tẹ̀lé pé outside court premises ọkọ̀ máa yìnbọn fún ni wọ́n á dẹ̀ gbókun yẹn máa lọ. Ṣèbọn gbókun yẹn méjì lọ ní ṣókà káàmọ́ bí tó gbókun yẹn sí nísìn. Ask the DSS to produce the dead bodies of those that were murdered. My name is Olayomi Koiki. Hate the guy. Take the message. You might not like me. It's not the problem. But take the message and ask yourself, can you truly survive in Nigeria? Well, I'm not survive Juja Koiki fìyẹn sílẹ̀. Èmi ọmọ kìíní kan, èmi ọmọ ìsàlẹ̀ Èkó, èmi ọmọ Ìdúmọ̀tà, èmi ọmọ Ìbàdàn, gbogbo ẹ̀ ni mo mọ̀. Na lie. Your life is at risk every day. Because ọlọ́pàá máa yìnbọn fún ẹ. Akọ̀ pàdánù. 2 weeks ago, a young boy was killed in Ekiti. Wọ́n ti sin ọmọ yẹn nísìn. And this is a country that everybody wants to die for. But àwa ni problem yìí. Àwa ni problem yìí àbí. But your problem is in that index. So níjọ́ tó bá ti ń apply fún visa, tó bá ti ń wo application orílẹ̀ náà tún fẹ́ sá lọ economy saboteur ìlú wọn kúkú gbádùn ìyẹn lamẹ́ríkà ṣe ní kẹwàá gba visa ní 2024. Appointment for visa to America is 2024. Not even next year. Not even 2023. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé gbogbo ẹ̀ máa ti fẹ́ dàrú tán by that time kò ní sí Nàìjíríà mọ́. Thank you very much. Mama Fumi Bello. mo kí gbogbo yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Stella Ojo, thank you very much. Chief Sunday Igboho will come out. Ọlọ́run ló mọ gbogbo nǹkan. Ọlọ́run adé bá wa kó wọn yọ. Bọ̀ pé Nàìjíríà máa mú wọn yẹn. Ẹ sọ pé kò ní rí bẹ́ẹ̀ láṣẹ àwọn tó láyé tó lọ́run. Náà fi wọ́n síbi tó wà for now ni. Ẹni tó bá ń dream pé ó máa dé Nàìjíríà, irọ́ ló pa kò dé bẹ́ẹ̀. Torí pé àdúrà ń lọ, iṣẹ́ dẹ̀ ń lọ pẹ̀lú àwọn legal representative. Ọlọ́run ò ní mú fún Nàìjíríà. Ọlọ́run ò ní mú bàbá wa Chief Sunday Igboho fún Nàìjíríà. Not even any of the dirty stinking politicians. Stinking politician. Èèyàn jẹ́ governor ní Kano, kò rí hospital kọ́, ó tún jẹ́ present senator. Do you know the kind of wealth he had in his possession when he was a governor? But he could not build one standard hospital until the daughter died in Dubai hospital. And that is what you are crying. I love Nigeria, but Nigeria does not love you. My name is Olayemi Koiki, and as I say, a very good afternoon wherever you are. We are back with our program. But please, if you're in London, join the daily protest. Ẹ má fi dídá àwọn ìyá yẹn nìkan, àwọn àǹtí yẹn nìkan. Má sọ pé ìbáwọn kan ti ń lọ, èmi náà ní. No, let us make it our own means of vetting our anger. If it's 1 hour, let us say, ẹ lọ síbẹ̀, iwájú number 10 Downing Street ló wà, Monday to Saturday from 1 p.m. And I'm aware that Showore is organizing a rally or a rally around the world in Nigeria. That's fine. On the 5th of August. I'm aware there's another big one on the 31st, but there will be a big one on the 1st of October. But we must continue to picket across the globe. Fundu to buy wa available ni o. Ẹ má try ní Dubai. Dubai, you can't do so. It's Koiki Media. We bring the world closer to your doorstep. Break up Nigeria now and save lives. You leave Nigeria as it is, it's going to get more worse. Mo kí gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan ní ìgbésẹ̀ tó olúkálùkù wa ń gbé. Every little support effort that we are all putting into it will one day be fruitful. You might think the world is not watching. They will pick up some of those videos, evidence, image, graphics image of the killings that is taking place across the southwest. Don't protest as well in Egypt, I'm told. One Nigeria is a scam. One Nigeria can never work. Stop wasting your time. Those of you in the north, your life has been mortgaged. If only you can wake up now before it is too late. I wish every one of us a very good afternoon. Thank you very much to those of you that continue to support Koiki Media as a media platform. Every donation we continue to seek for. We're not taking any more calls as the time is now against us. Continue to support us so that we can continue to do what we love to do best. Koiki Media, since last year, I said it, will be used to fight and work hard towards everything you can think of when it comes to the Yoruba movement. And we are not backing down. That is what we love to do. And that is what we will continue to do. And from this end, I say, have a very good evening, good morning, good night. Later, I wish you all the best as we all play our own role. I'm just playing my own role. It's what they call footprint. Whatever you might think, whatever you might say, I'm laying down my own footprint. History will remember me. Do you think history will remember you as well? It will remember you even if you're watching and putting the comments. Somebody, one day, after we've all left this world, no matter how long we live, somebody will watch that video and read that comment like, wow, that was my great-great-grandmother. That was my great-great-grandfather. That was my uncle. That was my niece. I could see the comment. They will screenshot it. They will print it out. They will stick it in the house and say, those are the people that stood against the Fulani Caliphate, that the world thought we were never going to face them. They never thought some Yorubas would stand up against them. But now they realize that we are not joking. And we will never joke. And on that note, let's play some of these clips that I've missed on my on my machine. You know, the machine we left behind. And I say thank you very much, especially to those of you that have made it possible when we started last year with your support. That is why you can watch this broadcast on different platforms. We're streaming on how many channels? More than 8 different channels. I'll be back again same time tomorrow. But for now, have a very good evening. Bye for now.
Láyé Awólọ́wọ̀ bàbá wa àwa lọ́ba ṣùgbọ́n àwọn amúnisìn dé wọ́n wọlé ọlá wọ́n sọlé ọlá dahoro ibo láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n mú Awólọ́wọ̀ wọ́n sọ sínú túbú wọ́n tún pa á lọ́mọ wọ́n gbé Abíọ́lá náà wọ́n pa á wọ́n ṣe ẹ̀mí Kudirat légbodò wọ́n pa Rìwánè ogunlọ́gọ̀ ènìyàn ni wọ́n ti wà nínú àìríjẹ àìrímu àti ìṣẹ́ tọmọdé tàgbà ló ń kígbe ìyàn ọlọ́pàá ò ṣe bẹ́yìn ti mọ́ sọ́jà ń dojú ìbọn fara ìlú ẹ̀jẹ̀ aláìṣẹ̀ ń pa títì láró òṣèlú dọ̀jẹ̀lú ilé ò ṣe é gbé ò ṣe é sá lọ ṣé tíwájú ò bá ṣe é lọ ẹ̀yìn ó ṣe é padà sí àwọn Ìgbò ń lọ Haúsá Fúlàní láwọn ò ṣe pọ̀ mọ́ èé ṣe táwa fọwọ́ lẹ́rán tá ń wòye igi gogoro má gbọ́n mi lójú wọ́n ní òkèèrè láti ń wò ó ọmọ Odùduwà ẹ múra àsìkò tó láti dá dúró ká wà láàyè ara wa ni o 50 million Yorùbá tó láti dá wà bí orílẹ̀-èdè níbi tí ìbànújẹ́ ikú àìròtẹ́lẹ̀ ìbẹ̀rù ìfòyà àti ebi ò ní sí mọ́ ẹ̀ǹdẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Oòduà ń bọ̀ lọ́nà àwa ò gbé ogun o ṣùgbọ́n tó bá dogun pẹ́ńpẹ́yìn òkè òkè pọ́ínpọ́ín Odùduwà Republic now dream it work for it actualize it ọmọ Oòduà ẹ̀ǹdẹ́lẹ̀ Yorùbá Liberation Command ló ń pè yín ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ ẹgbẹ́ ìjàngbara yìí Oòduà gbè wá o ìkéde yìí wá láti Yorùbá Liberation Command yólíkọ. wọ́n pariwo kárakára wọ́n fẹ́ Olúwo wọ́n ló dẹ̀ tún wà wọ́n léye tó bá bọ́ sí tọkọ gbogbo ẹgbẹ́ Yorùbá pátápátá ìyá Oòduà ìyá Oòduà gbogbo UK wo bí ọdẹ Ìbà Gani àgbàjọwọ́ náà fi ń sọ̀rọ̀ òun kan ló lè mú àtòkè káṣíra wá lọ́kàn ọmọ Yorùbá ẹsẹ̀ tí ilé kó ìfẹ́ àti ìṣọ̀kan ló yẹ wá àgbọ́nà ẹni yé kò yẹ láàrin wa. One voice, ohùn kan, káfẹ́nu kò síbì kan torí ilẹ̀ wa. Tẹnu wá bá kò, ohun gbogbo máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Orílẹ̀-èdè Odùduwà ṣàlàfẹ́. Ìṣọ̀kan ló lè mú wa gbèrè. Ìṣọ̀kan ní àgbàjọwọ́. Àgbàjọwọ́ náà fi ń sọ ohun kan. Ló lè mú wa gòkè. Àṣírí àwọn ọlọ́kan ọmọ Yorùbá. Gbogbo gómìnà gúúsù.
lọ́kàn ẹnu wá kò orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà ṣàlàfẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè Oòduà àkálẹ̀ wa lọ́wọ́ àwa di mímú ṣẹ mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa ní àwa di mímú ṣẹ aláwa di mímú ṣẹ àwa di mímú ṣẹ Pọfẹ́sọ̀ Akíntóyè ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun àwa di mímú ṣẹ aláwa di mímú ṣẹ àwa di mímú ṣẹ ibà ìdè 50 of Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò Màmí Gani Adams Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò bàbí o ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun Oòduà àgbẹ̀ gbogbo apáta Chief Alhaji Sunday Igboho Igboho mọ̀rẹ́ ẹ kú ìfarajì ilẹ̀ bàbá wa ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun mo kí iyo Koiki Media Koiki mo kí ẹ o kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun Koiki Heritage Media ń kọ́ Heritage Media ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o Oòduà àgbẹ̀ gbogbo wa Èrèlú Àbíkẹ́ Adé Àbíkẹ́ Adé ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o ẹ kú iṣẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ títí dẹ́wà ẹ máa kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun àwọn onígbèrè ti jù.